That's right, I'm #1 Buster.
Greetings, my liberated cultists. Hello, everybody, and greetings, one and all, to our most glorious of meetings. Tell me, how are you? How have you been? How will you be? I want to hear about it, as always. Happy 4th to those who celebrate it, primarily Americans, and that's kind of it. I guess Canadians had the first a couple days ago, but who really even cares about that? Who really even cares about that? Look. Say what you want about the holiday. Yeah, we're our own country. Who cares about any of that? Who cares about any of that? We all know what we're here for. We all know what we celebrate for. We don't celebrate it for independence. We don't celebrate it for liberty or for pride in the country. No, we celebrate it for fireworks, for booze, and for barbecue. And that's the only reason people come out here. All right, let's be honest. People aren't like, oh, yeehaw, yippee, we love the country. Yeah, sure, whatever. The hot dogs, though. The hot dog, the hamburger. Yeah, family. I guess that too. But like being around people, sure. The barbecue, though, the food, the cool, pretty lights in the sky, and the that whole thing. That's the idea. That's what we're here for, and that's what we're going to be celebrating with. The important stuff. The important stuff for the most important people. That's right. The family. The cult. Us. One and all. But first, before we can do any of that, how are you guys doing? How's everybody holding up? I want to hear about it, as always. My day has been, honestly, pretty relaxing. I didn't have to leave. I didn't have to go anywhere. I've been able to relax. Just chill. Play some Minecraft. Play some Minecraft in the morning. And then I played Born Shot for a few hours. And now we're here. And we're having a great time. I know what I'm going to do for dinner. It's going to be a Dolly Parton chicken fried steak. Frozen dinner. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. With who? Yes, nobody important. Trust. What, you jealous or something there, Joey? You getting jealous or something? This freaking guy. Imagine. How embarrassing. How simply embarrassing. And yes, I figured we may as well celebrate a little bit today of our own. I have the last of my... Look, I don't have many left. All right, let the record show. I do not have many left. I have been pretty responsible. I bought these explicitly so I could stream with them. All right? I'm mostly responsible, but it's the 4th of July, right? Today's the day to have a couple silly drinks. So I got a couple silly drinks, all right? We're going to be drawing. We're doing primarily ArtFight, so we're going to be doing some drawing stuff. But we are going to have a couple of silly drinks on the side while you guys get to enjoy the big celebrations that I have planned. But before I go too much into that, how are you? That person was so hopped into... I don't know... Look, I wouldn't want to say such things to let it go to their ego or anything, right? I wouldn't want to tell everybody all about it, because then I know if they were to catch wind of it somehow, their ego would go through the roof, and I would never hear the end of it. So I wouldn't say such things. I would never say such things out loud. But, surprisingly enough, I have actually been doing a very complex ARG. So there have been hints scattered around in every stream leading up to now, that you guys can actually go find. Go watch all the other streams. Watch them all the way through. You can actually get little hints and codes to actually find the answer. I've been in a long con. It's been a long-term ARG. Speaking of, actually, funnily enough, I've wanted to have an ARG for a while. I like making little puzzles and like having little secrets. And I had, so fun fact, nobody has ever found it, because I don't think anybody really ever looked for it. But I did have, it wasn't like a full ARG, but I did have like a hidden link that led to Morse code that was going to like hint at there being a, it would hint at there being a like upcoming video. This was years and years and years ago, like must have been like 2018. It was, Joseph, right now, in front of Uchu, I mean, I can, I just don't want to, I don't want to scare anybody away. Doing great. Got my friends to watch my childhood anime. What anime is it? This is important. This is important. All right, I can't stall long enough. I know you have work to get into, and I don't want to take that away from you. I don't want to have you have wasted your hard-earned points, Joseph. So let me get a sip of water, and I'll give you exactly what you're asking for, exactly what you've been yearning for. Hey, is that what you wanted, you sick freak? You sick, disgusting.
Who's a good boy? Who is it? Who's a good boy?
I know. I don't know. Who is it? Tokyo Mew.
I'm going to kiss
I've never actually. Oh. Stop it, Jojo. Stop it. I've never actually heard of that, Uchu. I don't. It's just Tokyo Mew. Tokyo Mew. Or is it just called like Mew Power or Tokyo Mew? Let's see. Mew Power. Tokyo Mew. Oh, dear God. You know? That's exactly what I expected. This reminds me of... Like, it distinctly reminds me of what was it from? It's the one from, Mew Kissy Cutie? Is that what it is? Is it Mew Kissy Cutie? The one from Undertale? Mew Kissy Cutie. Yeah! Ah, man, that was a crazy pull. I did not think I was going to get that name right. It reminds me distinctly of Mew Kissy Cutie. That's crazy. Huh. Well, it seems like a, it seems like it what, from 05 to 06. Later dropped by 4Kids. Makes sense. But it was never finished in the English. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, that's what it has to have been a reference to, right? There's nothing else I can think of that it would realistically reference. I'm currently looking at the Mew wiki page, see if there's like a trivia thing that says, or actually, Mew Kissy Cutie is probably gonna be a better source. Mew Kissy Cutie. I just want the Wikipedia page. Fandom, Undertale, Mad Mew. Let's check Mew Kissy Cutie. Okay. Is there not a trivia page for this? Well, there's like a full forum post. That's not what I want. And the Xbox and Xbox Series X/S. Profile appearance, main story. There's no trivia that talks about it. There it is. Okay, trivia. Release trailer when fighting her. A new track based on Ghost Fight / Spider Dance. When Undyne asks the anime is real or not during the date. Face sprite is similar to the sprite of Temmie. I'll describe as life-size doll. She described as limited edition. Similar to Napster look. Mad Mew's design appears to take heavily influence and is likely reference to Mew Ichigo, the protagonist of the anime in the end manga series Tokyo Mew. That makes sense. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I mean it's very like clearly a reference to just generalized like magical girls, but it's very like it's almost one-to-one. Mew Ichigo. Ichigo. What is that? I've heard that before. Ichigo. Is that just like a common name? I think that's just a common name, right? I don't think it. No. That's strawberry, right? It's like the food, which makes, that makes sense because that would be like what, Mew strawberry, which also makes sense. Is that, yeah, Mew, yeah, okay. I mean, strawberry. That's what I thought. Okay, that checks out. Basically, magic girls, but they embody endangered animals. Oh, that's so cute. There's so many good endangered animals to base it off of too. Endangered animals are unfortunately, there's so many different animals to choose from that it means there's some really cool ones in there. In Tokyo Mew, the girls and some of the other characters named after food. So they had like a naming scheme. Interesting. I've noticed maybe it's just like the very surface level, experience and general exposure is the word I'm looking for, where a lot of Japanese names seem to have more ties in like real objects or like actual meaning. Like for example, Ichigo. I mean, yes, it's an anime character. I think there's also a Bleach character or something like that. There's another anime where that's like one of the main characters' names or something. And I feel like they wouldn't just have somebody named, for example, in English, just calling someone Strawberry and calling it. Like, it just doesn't seem as common. Now, do I think there are many Japanese citizens named Ichigo? Probably not. But, like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of it derives more from the things in the world, while more westernized names are more, I want to say they're bastardized versions of other more meaningful names from other languages, like Patrick. Patrick stems from Podrick, which is, I think, Gaelic. Like a lot of those are just kind of anglicized versions of other names. To the point where it's like, yeah, it just doesn't have the same meaning. It's more of a reference to something it's a reference to a name that had a meaning, but is not now the name that has the meaning, if that makes sense. It's through the transitive property, sure, they have the meaning, but it's like a stretch. While those that seem to be more in like Japan, or I don't know it's about Korea or China as much, but they seem like the names have more direct meaning, like they actually have an object tied to it. But maybe that's just, again, maybe it's just way off. Maybe it's just surface level observation. You literally have an evil group named Quiche Pie and Tart. No, not the evil quiche. No. That's so silly. That's so silly. Back to work, see you. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Joseph. Have a good shift. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good try. Good try. Gotcha. All right, bye, Joseph. Thank you for stopping by. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Privilege is revoked. Privilege is revoked. Because it would... Like, it was supposed to be like a funny, oh, you said the thing in the middle of a sentence, and it started just becoming people just saying it for getting the trigger, rather than saying it for the, like, just accidentally stumbling across it. It was supposed to be like why did that happen? I said a thing, and but then it wasn't becoming that, so I took it away. Took away the fun. You don't play with your toys right, I take away your toys. Bye, Joseph. All right, now, I know I've kind of danced around it a little bit. Just I've teased at it a tad here and there, but... we know what we here in the big ol' US of A celebrate. We know why we come out here and celebrate the 4th of July. If you don't know, essentially, just as like a very brief recap, I'm not going to go into a whole history lesson, but on July 4th, 1778, I believe it was it 1778 or 75? I think it was 75. 76? 1776. Because Fallout 76 was based on the centennial anniversary of Independence Day, 1776. United States. I don't remember years as well. In 1776, the 13 American colonies formally severed their political ties with Great Britain. So yeah, 1776. I get 8s and 6s mixed up quite a bit. The U.S. declared independency from Great Britain. Britain didn't like that, and that led to the big war. There are a lot of reasons. Essentially, Britain was becoming very overbearing on the American colonies, who felt that they were their own entity after being so separate from Britain, that they didn't feel that the constant, as an American, I can say this, what we were taught to believe is just straight abuse from the British government, which, let's be real, these are the Brits. This is not surprising information, right? I don't think anybody finds this controversial. The British were not very nice back in the day when they had all the power. So the Americans were like, we don't like this. Stop it. We're out of here. And they left. That's the whole thing. We're celebrating that. That's the 4th. July 4th, 1776. Maybe. I'm hoping... What happened on July 4th? 1776, right? This is... Second Continental Congress officially adopted the final wording of the Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia. Yes, okay, I was right. I'm glad I got that right. That would have been kind of embarrassing. It is when it was formally declared that they are no longer part of Great Britain. That's the whole idea. So we celebrate. Whatever. Who cares? What we really celebrate is booze, bitch. it's booze, barbecue, and fireworks. We like big... boom, booze, and barbecue. The 3 B's. And the people that we surround ourselves with, or whatever. It's just like it is a reason to get together and celebrate, and have like people around you. So I want to make sure we can all celebrate this, even if you're not an American, right? You can enjoy the best parts of the holiday. Who cares about the meaning behind it? Who even asks? Exactly, the 3 Bs, the reason that we all celebrate. I'm making sure everybody, American or otherwise, can celebrate the best parts of the 4th of July, which is why I'll be giving you guys access to barbecue. I'm going to be giving you guys access to Boom, and I have the booze. The booze is mine. I can't check and see what jurisdiction you can have alcohol in versus what I can have. Look, I'm not going to be able to give you guys drinks, but I can drink for the both of us, and you get the two of the most fun parts, right? It's important to say, however, you can't just have fireworks all willy-nilly, right? You can't just throw fireworks around and call it a day. You're not really going to be able to enjoy them unless it's at night. So what I have done today is I have made a night-day cycle. What that means is for 20 minutes, we will have daytime where you can see everything just fine. After those 20 minutes, we'll start transitioning to night. We get sunset. Once we hit night, it'll stay that way for 3 minutes. In those 3 minutes, you guys will have access to all the fireworks you like. So you can see all the pretty lights, all that fun stuff. And then after a few minutes, it starts coming back to day, where I will turn it back off and we will just draw once again. So you guys get to enjoy the barbecue, enjoy the boom, and hang out while we have fun. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the whole kit and caboodle. That's what we got today. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it'll be pretty fun. So we'll see how this goes, right? We'll see how this goes. Now, don't worry, I've got my own beverage. Oh, yeah. We're doing it tonight, though, because I'd rather be caught dead than drinking them. Honestly, fair. You know, that seems responsible. That seems like the responsible thing. So I guess we get to have a couple funny drinks. All right, what bevy you got? If you don't mind me asking, what bevy you got now? Because I have a little bit of a hard soda, grog. Visit grog.shop to get your own flavor. Hard soda. It's wine in soda. It's sugar free. That's pretty cool. It's sugar free. It tastes pretty. If you don't like artificial sugar, if you drink enough, you don't taste it. Thoughts? Because it tastes like sucralose. Because it has sucralose. But sucralose is only the third ingredient, so it's a lot of sugar, but it's not sugar, so it's actually healthy. Per can, 120 calories isn't bad, right? Per can, that's really not bad. I have the citrus pack out now. Well, technically the America pack is out now, but I have the citrus pack, and lemon ice and mandarin are actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, actually not bad. Tall can of beer. Ooh, that is a tall can of beer. That's a pretty tall can. What are these? These cans are 355 each. So, yeah. you know how to party. Okay. I need to get ArtFight up because I don't know who I'm attacking. Actually, I'm gonna bring it up on my iPad. I'm not even gonna bother doing the whole workaround thing and pulling up on my computer and then dropping it into my Discord and then downloading it from my Discord to my iPad. I'm just gonna bring it up on my iPad. So give me just a second because I did not plan this far ahead. I got a little distracted, getting a lot of other things set up. Primarily the whole thing for today, the entire gist of today, the whole fireworks thing. That took way too long to get done. Because what would happen is it would play like sounds for the fireworks, but if one of them ended, it would end all the audio, and that was not the vibe. That was not quite what I wanted. I gotta find my password for ArtFight. ArtFight. That's a art. Alright. I can't see because my iPad's in the way. Password. And then I need to find art. Ow! Why? Cat, why? What'd I do? Yeah, that's what you sound like. There we go. Okay. Remember me. Log me in, please. Yeah, understandable. It does take a lot of time to prep for streams. Yeah, I also make things harder for myself by having like wanting to have these wacky, crazy ideas for the stream. Because then that means that now I have to actually make the wacky, crazy idea work. And a lot of times it still doesn't. Isn't that nice? Isn't that so cool that after all that it still doesn't work most of the time? It's so great. It's awesome. It's so nice. Okay, I got ArtFight logged in. So now I gotta find my targets. I know who. I have an order of people I've got to attack, right? I got a lot of people I want to attack, but I have an order of people I have to attack, out of obligation, because I'm not some kind of coward that's just gonna take it. I'm not some kind of coward that's just gonna take it. You crazy? Find my conversation with Joseph as well. So I need to find all of the lovely references they gave me. There we go. So if I do this properly, it shouldn't show off anything I don't want it to show off. So now if I take us over there, okay, we should be good. We should be good. Cool. DuckDuckGo. I'm gonna find a character to attack first, and then I'll be able to jump us over and start drawing. Whatever we all came here for, right? And to kick us off, there you go. That's what you like to hear. That's what you like to hear. A crisp opening of an ice-cold grog. Grog.shop. The Citrus Pack out now. We currently have a... They currently have the America Pack out. I don't know what flavor that is. Freedom? They didn't have it at the store I go to, so it's a mystery to me. Otherwise, I probably maybe would have bought it. Oh, there's so many cool characters. Who have I not drawn? Do I want to try drawing a... Do I want to try drawing something that is not a humanoid? That's the question, because I only draw humanoids. Like, I want to draw more. Like, I want to. I want to draw more than humanoids. But I'm not as familiar with it. So I'm always scared to try, you know? I'm scared to try because I'm scared that it's not going to go well. What is the personality of this? Gossip girly. Ooh. Won't keep any... Oh, that's such good workspace. I found my target. I found my target. You can't say that somebody's a gossip girly and expect me to not work with that. That's so easy to work with. There's so many ideas bubbling and brewing and bristling. All of the bees. So many dumb reaction images. Man, this is making it harder. I don't know why this is... Does she have hands I can work with? This might work really well, actually. Yeah, I think I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do. Absolute Cinema's pretty good. I'm also going to save this one. Save. We do love Absolute Cinema. And the exact opposite, love drawing non-humans, furries, anthropomorphic robots. Oh my. Love them the most. See, I like drawing them, right? Don't get me wrong, I like drawing them. I'm just not... I'm not good at drawing them because I don't do it often. But I don't hate it. It's just I don't do it, you know? This would be kind of funny. Ow! 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 Why? I haven't even had much to drink. I've barely had anything to drink. You know, here, I'll share some of the options. I want you guys' input. Okay. Make a new one. So make a new screen size canvas, and now I can screen share, and it should be okay. UX play. There we go. Screen being mirrored. So now I should be able to take us over here without any issues. Maybe. Is it gonna start? There we go. All right. So these are the options. I'm realizing I might have to jump away from this because you be out. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Cat. Bye. Thank you. I know things are gonna be quiet today because it's a holiday for a lot of Americans. So unless you're not an American, it's gonna be quiet. I'm realizing I need to take us back over here so I can import all the things I need. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. My bee. Sorry, I got excited. Reference. I need to find the reference I want. Import this. Great. And then I find the images I want. Clear. There we go. Nope. Find the images I want. I add those as well. Insert a photo. This. Insert a photo. That. And insert a photo. This. All right. So I have options for us to pick from. Take us over here. So now you can see the options. What should we do? So this is the character. This right here, this is the character. Their name is... Their name is... Wartel. Wartel. It's still white. It hasn't changed. Hang on. Her name is Wartel. She's a gossip girly. You can kind of tell by the... You could kind of tell, right? You kind of get the vibes from it already. So we have a few options. You can see option A is, they're gonna shoot young Sheldon, with young Sheldon ends tonight. We also have the woman with her chains breaking. I think it's just like I think it's a counter to like the man with the same image. I don't know how that's gonna go. And the last one is just the typical. I mean, it's the devious emoji. I think all of these work pretty well. Now the problem with this is they do have disadvantages as well, right? They seem fun, they seem exciting, but they do have a drawback, right? Primarily, I don't know how to do this expression with this character. I'm scared of trying to do this. And then this one, the arms are more out than I can realistically do. Than I can realistically do with this little round character whose arms are about this big, right? So the chains, like, it'll be hard to make it look the same, like as a full clear reference, but I can try. And then there's this one. I don't know how to make this one work as well, right? So I would hand draw everything. I would hand draw, or I would either hand draw or just use tools. I would try to recreate as much of this as I can by hand. I wouldn't just like screenshot, change that, and call it a day. Like I do my own little retweet symbol, my own little heart, like symbol. Like I'm gonna do a lot of it by hand, make it personal. But I don't know if this applies, or if it's something I would want to give to somebody else, because I think this is really funny. So it would be like, Pufflin ends tonight. It's like, OMG, they're gonna shoot Wardle. Which I do think is kind of funny. I do think that's kind of funny. It doesn't have the same impact because obviously Young Sheldon is named after Young Sheldon, and so it's saying Young Sheldon ends tonight works better than Pufflin, which is just the RPG, I believe it is, for the character. Like I still think it'll be funny. I just don't think it's going to have the same impact, and it's not as clear of a reference as I would want it to be. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I'll just fall back to the classic, just like the good old devious emoji, because you don't need to know that it's a reference to get it right. You don't need to, it works fine on its own. I can even do like top text, bottom text if I really wanted to, like top text, about to spill some, about to ruin. I could do top text, bottom text. Like, I'm not funny. It'll come to me at some point. I think this is one we go with. Having gone over, I think this is one we commit to. Which means I need to make this canvas a square. Make this bigger so I actually have it as a reference point. Then I'm actually going to, let's see, I need canvas, crop and resize, and I need to make it there and there. That seems fine. Okay, now we do the same old, drop the opacity. Also, fun fact, so it should be, I'm going to try and keep an eye out. We should be in daytime right now, and over the course of 20 minutes, we should then eventually transition into night, where we will then be able to throw fireworks. Oh yeah, here, let me give you guys access to hot dogs. I want to make sure you can enjoy the barbecue. I can't believe I forgot about your barbecue. Here, have some barbecue, guys. I gave you now. You now have access to hot dogs. You love hot dog. You love hot dog. Eat your favorite. Eat your favorite. You love hot dog. The face button scares me so much, man. It scares me so much. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna tap it one day and I'm just not gonna be able to undo it. Like, that's just there now. That's just there forever. Alright, I need to go through and turn off the reference to get it out of the way, because I need to just be able to see this for now. Lock. Can I change the opacity? The answer is no. I have to get my pen. I know what pen I want to use. I want to use Sanderling, my beloved. Love Sanderling. Yeah, it's such a good pen. Such a good pen. Huh? So who's texting me? What's going on? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anybody know who Richard Dreyfuss is? I have no idea who that is. Dreyfuss. I got no idea. Barbie, love a good, oh. A good sausage. Look, okay. You say, well, welcome in, Joseph. Welcome in. Did you, I think you whiffed. I think you whiffed. This guy can't throw his hot dogs for anything. I need to make sure these are connected. All right, we're fine. It's just, What do you mean? You want me to turn, why do you want me to turn on your redeem, huh? Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Hang on, I need to make sure the hot dogs are working. Hot dog. I gotta turn off the cooldown for myself. If you guys want to try and throw them while I'm figuring it out, you can, but you might just be wasting your points, because I don't know if this is working or not. I kind of got stuck trying to make everything else work that I didn't have time to troubleshoot hot dogs, make sure they actually properly ran. Hot dog. Okay, so you're just gonna be wasting your points for now, because it's not working, and I don't know why. Tits, what is wrong with you? Trigger manager, hot dog. Redeem title, hot dog. Ignore capitalization is on, so it should be working. User input, optional, throw every X channel points. Cooldowns, amount to throw. It's because it's only throwing one. Let's up that. Let's throw, let's throw like 20, 15. 15 sounds reasonable. Throw 15, there's not much of a delay. Do I want a delay? No delay, sure. Object has everything properly done. Let's make them bigger. Let's make it bigger. I don't know what that's gonna do. Aim customization. Sure. Actually, let's make it rain, shall we? Let's make it rain instead of being thrown. Let's make it rain. Why should I do that, Joey? Why should I do that? Give me one good reason. Give me one good reason. Screen relative should be fine. Sure. What happens if I use it now? Man? What happens if I use it now? Ah, no, bad. Mistake. Mistake. Just so you guys can understand. I don't think I'm gonna keep him that big, but that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want him to be that big though. That's not quite That's not quite the idea. Hang on, I need to fix that. Let's see. We need to go into trigger options. Objects. We're gonna make them a little bit smaller. Make them. I think one should be fine. I think one scale should be fine. All right. If anybody wants to give it a try, now would be the time. Now would be the time to give it a shot. All right. Yeah, right. Yeah, it wants me to do something. Saving? Okay. We'll never know if it works then. Secret. Guess. Hang on. I gotta move my chat overlay so I can actually X out of this. Okay, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Ow. Oh, God. They're so big. You're wasting so many points, dude. Okay. See, this is why I had it on a timer, or why I had it on a cooldown, because having it on a timer means you don't spend so many points before we do the thing that actually, like, requires you to spend more points. That's why I had it, and then I had to turn it off so I could do tests. So it was on, and then I had to turn it off. So it was a thing, but you came in and I wasn't able to turn it off. Either way, hi, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to keep them massive, I guess, because that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Dear God. I mean, what do you mean? What? You didn't hydrate. You didn't do a hydrate. So, unfortunately, you did the sound. I did do the sound. I've had the sound on for a while. It was really quiet, and so I upped the audio today. Like I made it, ow. I made it louder. Okay. Oh, wait. Alright, they're all out of the way. Great timing, too, because I have a silly drink. I have silly drink, and now you can't stop me. Now, oh yeah, you're fucking redeemed. Right. Why should I? Why should I turn it down? Give me one good reason. Because I love do I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Here, just for you, Joseph. Just for you. Too good. Well, what are those reasons? What are those reasons? You gotta, you know, I'm open to dialogue and discourse. All right, so I have the fucking. Is one of them a bro job? Is one of them a bro job? Oh, there we go. So we need. Newbie, welcome in. Cat just left. But how are you doing? Let's see. Turn on my reference. They have like an ovular body. They have like a taller rather than wider body. So we just need to sketch that out. Well, I could just use the round tool for the sketch as well, but meh, who cares? Who cares? And we just, because I need it to be big enough to where you can actually see the GD ears. Slight rotation. That's too. Hang on. Freeform, and I need to squanch it down a little bit. Squanch it down just a touch, you know. A little bit of squanchage. Just a touch of squanchage. There we go. That should be. That's not too bad. Be back soon. Ah, all right. Oh, hang on. It says something in the DMs. Something in the DMs. Oh hell yeah! You make a good argument. Josie. You make a great argument. You make a fantastic argument. You convinced me. You have such a way with words. But hi, Benoobie. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. Glad you guys could join us. We're doing art, and also we'll see if the fireworks thing works. Basically, what should happen is in like 8 to 10-ish minutes from now, we should be going to nighttime, and once we get nighttime, you guys can use fireworks. We'll see if that happens, because I didn't have time to really test out the command. So we'll see if it works out. It's a weird not command. The script that I have running, because it should be just set on a base timer. But I don't know if it's gonna work is the thing. Because again, I did not have time to properly set it up and like really give it a try, really stress test it. Hate working today. It's gross. You're telling me. You're telling me. I'm glad I didn't have to work. I'm so glad I didn't have to work. It was awesome. I actually got to relax. It was great. I gotta have like their little mitts. How do I do this on a body that's this tiny? I can't have like the arm doesn't make sense to be out here because it's closer to the body, like right around here. So I can't have them be like that because then it just like it doesn't work. Oh, why did I do this? This was a bad idea. This was an awful idea. I can have the little grippers be like here and here. How do I even draw at that angle? That's just gonna look so weird. Uh-oh. Been in and out since we got a flood warning. Oh, be careful, Banubi. That's not good. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. We don't like that. I'm just gonna. We're starting from this. We're starting fresh. Correct it. There we go. This, and then I can freeform, squanch it down, widen out a little bit. There we go. Do a small rotation back up. Perfect. Draw the hands accurate to the character. Draw them as very realistic. You're so right. You're so right. I can't draw human hands, but it would be pretty funny. That's such a good point. That's such a good point. Oh, that's genius. Oh, that's genius. Yeah, no, I like that idea. I've got to actually try to draw human hands now, but that's gonna be terrifying. I don't know which is scarier, trying to make the body work or trying to draw human hands. But it's just so much funnier. It's so much funnier. I don't know how to fucking and then we do like little swoop for the tootsies. Kind of just looks like a toy. Like he kind of just ends up looking like a Furby, which I guess is the point, but I don't want it to look like a Furby. That's not my goal, right? My goal is not make it look like a Furby. My goal is to try and draw it as best I can, which might mean it looks like a Furby. No, that's not right. I need it to be a little wider and a little bit more planted. Like so. That works. I mean that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think I need to have like there needs to be like a little tuft down here to make sure it shows that it's a leg. But that's not awful. Kind of just looks like an egg with shoes right now. I really don't like that implication. Let's do a layer above it. Let's lower. No, it should be fine in this opacity. So I need to figure out how to do that horn as well. So it'll be like this. And then and then it kind of curves out at first, and it goes back up like that, roughly, give or take. That's actually not too bad, but I think I need to give this a little bit more of an indent, so it feels like it curves out more. I need to move this to the top of the head a little bit more. Assuming that is the head, which honestly, I'm starting to debate whether that is. Just take a picture of your hands in the position, use that. Like actual human hands. I guess I could, in theory, I could take a picture of my hands. I could take a picture of my hands against a white background, cut out the white background, make it transparent, and then just put my hands in front of it, which would be pretty funny. It would be really funny. I don't think I have enough space for the ears as is. Hang on, let's change the canvas size. Crop and resize, make it taller to have space for those ears. There we go. Move this back, like so. So the ears are just, they have like a slight point, but not too much of a point. It has a normal knife blade shape, right? It's like that. Flat back side, rounded front side. So I can try and use that to kind of work. But I'm not good at drawing animal stuff. I want to get better at it. I'm just not good at it. Clipping mask over the hands, make it blend with the orange. It's probably, I don't know what a clipping mask is. I mean, you're probably right. I just don't know what a clipping mask is. Is that how it lets me like change the color without it losing, like without it overlapping? Is that what a clipping mask is? So I'm not good with art stuff. I'm dumb idiot. How the fuck? Why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Okay. So the ears are like round and then flat. And this one just like, because they're both just up. I guess I need to point this one a little bit more back. He's on the same layer. Ah, poo. Free hands. Rotate that. Rotate that. And I can do the other one that angles the opposite way. Which that one... Why did it grab some of the... What? Why did it grab some of the horn? That's not what I had selected. Oh, it's probably because it added, and that's not quite what I wanted. There we go. Much better. And the other ear is something like this, I think. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works, I think. Something like that. I think the horn needs to be moved up a little bit, though. Which is unfortunate, because it's the one that is the hardest for me to get to. Because of the ear being right there. I did it to myself, right? I recognize this. I recognize I did it to myself, but I still don't have to like it. Move it. Don't move. There we go. Clipping mask layer over something, you can edit something without actually working on the layer. It's perfect when you want to change the color / render without affecting the layer beneath to avoid chances of bad undos. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I guess I've been doing the same thing, just like more roundabout. So the way I do it normally is I make an extra layer, select all of the stuff from the previous layer, and then draw on the new layer, if that makes sense, right? So it has all of everything selected that it needs to, but it's only drawing on the new layer, which a clipping mask basically is just doing the same thing, but easier, from the sounds of it. It also means you have fewer layers, which overall is probably better. And that's not bad. That's not awful. I'm not the happiest with it, but it works. I need to do some detailing here and there, but the wings are important. How do we do those? Would this wing be... Would you see more of this wing than this one? I think so, right? Because her body's obscuring more of it, I think. Clipping master tutorial and he figured out a way to fight God. Look, I've been doing the same things as a lot of the tools already do. I just do it in such a roundabout, unhelpful way that I make it harder for myself. So we like starting here, which then means I don't have to do too much of the wing because most of the wing is going to be cut off like off screen, which is okay. I don't need to do the full. I don't need to do the full thing. Boing, and then we go around, and that's basically the wing. There's a smaller, more sinister wing down below. So it'd be like this. And then the same exact deal, just kind of swamp. To imply that it goes off elsewhere, but it doesn't actually need to. Which actually I'm going to try and give it a little bit more of an angle. So there we go. That feels more fitting. Now this side here is where we actually have to start showing some of the work. Which mostly means we're going to be doing like the later half of it. So this side we did only the front half. This is the back half, so to speak. So to do that, ooh, choices. Ooh, I think it'll just be like so. Yeah, that's, well, I need it to be a little bit sharper of an angle. Maybe a little bit longer. We go down and shoop to hit the other little boing. And that kind of works a little bit, like a small amount, I think. And this one needs to be like a little bit shorter. So it has a much more dramatic decline, but that means the bottom half is longer by comparison. It has much more dramatic incline to compensate. There we go. That works. Do that. Do this, because they give depth to the rivets. I don't know what else to call them. The little divots there in the wing. The ears get their own little detailing. They will get a little swoosh. Where does that swoosh go? That swoosh goes on the inside of the body. So it's like, that means this side gets the same thing. Like so. That works. So we have that, and then it's just a matter of texturing the body itself, as well as doing, obviously, a facial expression. Obviously, facial expression is important, but the texturing the body gives you that sense of it being a furry critter and not just a ball with legs, which is what we have. We have the egg right now, which is not the vibe, I will be honest. Don't much care for the egg. There we go. And it kind of just like rounds out a little bit more at the bottom here. Maybe like a little tuft here where the leg is. But it's not like a full appendage. It's just kind of like part of the round bit of the body. There we go. Perfect. And this footy here. Perfect. They have little beans. So you kind of see the bean like so. As well as the little bits here and here. Perfect. Perfect. And then like obviously coloring is going to be different. But then we just need to do the last bit of the like fur texturing to give it that sense of being a fuzzy guy. Or girl, or whatever this thing is. I don't even know at this point, man. I think it is a she. I know what it is. It's just being dramatic. I'm just being dramatic, as I am wont to do. Makes for better content. And you know it. You know you like it dramatic. You'd hate you wouldn't love me if I wasn't. And we all know this to be true. I'm a little concerned that we haven't hit night yet, but I'm sure it'll kick in any second now. I'm sure it'll kick in any second now. Trust. Any second, and it'll really work. And then we'll have fireworks, and you guys love fireworks. It's gonna be so fun and awesome. Oh, stop it. You sly dog, you. If I had this, how does it look? I mean, huh. Am I not making it fuzzy enough? I don't, like, the sketchy, me drawing sketchy helps, right? Because that gives it that better sense of it being fuzzy. But once I line it, it's going to lose a lot of that detailing. It's just going to be like, yeah, it's here. I guess, yeah, it's a thing now. And not as much of it being fuzzy. It's just like, yeah, it's just a body with like some weird spikes. That's definitely not the vibe I'm going for. Upper head should be not easy, but I'm hoping it's not too much because most of it's going to be obscured by the horn and the ears and everything. Yeah, there we go. Whatever, it's messy, but you can kind of get the idea. Now that's the full body. That's at least the outline of the body. Because then we need to go, and we need to do the ears just a smidge, just like a little womp womp womp. I'm trying to do it properly. Womp womp womp. It's modeled like up, mid, bottom, top, mid, bottom. It's the insides, and it's like 1, 2, 3. With the little tufts at the base too. Hup. Perfect. Wow. Flawless. It just works out. It just works out. Yeah, that looks. Sure. Cool. Yep. I have not warmed anything up, so this is rough. I can already tell this is rough. This is a rough one. Got the little nosy, with like the little hee 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 hee. Little hee 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 hee. And then I need to steal the expression from this guy. Because this is the expression I'm going for, right? So it has like really super... There we go. And the eyes go down, and they kind of just work around like that. And they already have the like single little slit pupil. So that just works really well, actually. There we go. That just doesn't look right. I mean, it works. Like, it's not perfect, but it does work. Cool little tufts here. Oh, Corvus, get that out of your mouth. Corvus, spit it out. Spit it. Drop it. Drop it. Don't, Corvus, don't. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Putting weird things in your mouth, and it scares me, Corvus. It scares me. It scares me whenever you just like start talking to the strangers and they don't stay. Yeah, the ball's got to get twisted before you can say anything there, Corv. Like, I love you and appreciate you, but we can't be having that. Can't be having that. I was going to take away your iPad privileges, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, Corvus. Been coming out in droves lately. Yeah, I've noticed it's been weird. They like come in pairs. And I don't know why. I legitimately don't know. I'm assuming I think I've talked about it before, but I'm assuming it's a matter of two different companies, or not companies, agents, I suppose, using the same bot service. And the bots just sweep at the exact same time, because it's just like... Well, I say that. I think they're both pitching for the same thing. But regardless, the bots like to hit one after another. My guess is that whoever's hosting them will sell their services, and then their bots are all simultaneously scanning for different channels all at once. And whenever one of them finds it, the others also subsequently find it. And if they're paid like, hey, just do 500 ads per hour, then it's going to just scan, find a channel. All of them will find the same channel at once, and then they're going to basically then promote something and move on. They don't stick around for more than a single message. The ones that do are the ones that scare me the most, because I'm like, okay, you actually want to try and scam me. Like, yes, paying for viewers is still pretty scummy. Do not get that twisted. Still don't like it. And it makes no sense to me. However, if you're dumb enough to pay for that, someone's taking advantage of it, right? Somebody has to. That's just the way economics works. As long as somebody's willing to pay for it, there's always a job to be had. It's just a matter of finding who's willing to pay for it. If the suckers want to try and pay others to possibly make their thing look more appealing, I don't like it, but it's, you know, there's not much I can do about it, right? There comes a point where there's just like, that my hands are tied, and this is kind of it. This is the point. This is the pivotal moment. Little tufts here and there. Little spiky top head. Actually, can I erase some of the ear? I don't like it being as low down as it is. I would like for it to be like flush with the shape of the body. That's what I would like. Is this the... Yeah, this is the squiggly. Get rid of this squiggly here. There we go. There we go. And I can get rid of some of the ear as well. Perfect. Now looking at that means I need to now move the ear down further along the body, but that's okay. That's fine. This is okay. So I just... no. Oh, dagnabbit. I gotta go through and undo it manually. Move. Maybe do a little rotate. Maybe do a little rotate. Make it flush with the body. And I grab the inner ear and do the same thing. Was that on this layer? Yeah, it was. Sure was. Rotate. No, stop resizing it. There we go. All right, cool. Cool, that works. You know, that gets the job done. My viewers are so odd. Like, why are buying fake viewers when you, as an entertainer, want to entertain people? So I'm, the way I see it, right? The way I see the market for it is less of a desire to entertain, right? My idea is a lot of it is a less of a desire to entertain, and it's money driven. But Newbie kind of has a point with it being pay to win, which to a degree it can be. But a lot of it is more so like discoverability is easier if you have more viewers. That's a fact. You get put on the front page. You your stream will pop up earlier in a lot of the listings, like for streamers and everything. It is a lot easier to find streamers if they have more viewers. That's just how it is. You also get more opportunities for things like sponsorships and partnerships and all that fun stuff. You get more of these opportunities because companies will see you as a better chance of returning in their investment. So you can make more money if you have more viewers, but those bots aren't getting served ads. They're not making you ad rev, and they're not donating to you. So you're not making dono rev either. So you're not really making money from it. You're just opening up to the opportunity to make money. It's just, I don't know. I don't see the point in it, but I can kind of understand why there's a market for it. It's desperation. People that are so desperate and don't have the... I mean, it's similar to, like, people that don't have the energy to actually learn how to play a game competitively. So they end up just, like, buying an account or using some sort of cheating agent so that they can look better. Because then they're, like, somewhat fulfilling their dream of wanting to be good at it. But they're never actually going to be good at it. And they could feel it, too. Like, you feel that you're not deserving of this. And it might be fun at the start, but you're not actually doing anything for it. So it burns out quicker. So you're just going to be chasing that high again, right? So to be seen without the effort to put in. Exactly. Like, I will admit, I hate a lot of the things I have to do to try and be noticed, right? I don't like making TikToks. I just don't enjoy it. I don't use TikTok, so I don't know trends. It's not my go-to. If I'm making content, I want it to be either streamed or I want it to be long form, like a normal video. I don't care about making short form content. However, all of the algorithms favor short form content right now. So guess what? I have a TikTok and I have a clips account. That it is all just clips from the channel, right? So if you watch things consistently, you don't really need to see it, but you could see it as like a best moments compilation if you really want to. Because I try and find the best, most entertaining moments from a given stream and use that as an opportunity to showcase what my stream offers, right? That's at least always the hope. So I need to go... It's got 3, 3. And it's going to be like, here's where it starts to darken up. Yeah, all right. You can never say I don't know how to draw some cute eyelashes. Just can't be said. It just can't be said. Do they match? No, but you know, they look cute. And that's what really matters if you think about it. That's what really matters. Then we'll do my hands as well. Overall, I don't hate it. I know it doesn't look as fluffy as I would like it to, and that kind of bothers me. Maybe I just need to do more tufts out rather than tufts like around, if that makes sense. Regardless, we're gonna merge these down. Merge down, merge down. Get these all combined. Always treat YouTube as if always treat it not for viewers. Fun, exactly, and that's a good way to treat it. That's a very good way to treat it. I've always seen YouTube as my, which I will admit, I'll be the first to admit, I've not been the most diligent with it, right? I've been wanting to upload and edit more videos recently, but I have not been the most diligent with my YouTube. And it sucks because I like YouTube being my creative safe space, so to speak, right? Streaming is, I try to make streaming interesting and I try to make it creative to keep it entertaining for me and for you guys. But the problem with streaming sometimes is I am at the end of the day beholden to the algorithm, right? Playing games that are too niche just will not be picked up or fed to people. And so the only people that will come by are the ones that I already know exist. And that can sometimes make discoverability really difficult. Which I love my community, and I really do appreciate you guys for coming out and joining me and hanging out. Even if it's just for like a couple minutes, it does mean a lot and helps a lot. Like I mentioned, discoverability is very based on numbers. So the more people we have, the more lurkers, all that fun stuff means we are more likely to grow. But in doing so, I am still needing to be something that can even be found in the first place. So I need to play more trendy games, do things that are just a little bit more trendy, right? I love Overwatch. I will admit, as much as I love it, I kind of wish I didn't have to play it just to be discovered, right? I saw the most discoverability with Dead by Daylight, and that was fine. I liked playing it, but it's gotten to that one. That's a whole other thing. It's gotten to the point where playing Killer has become harder and harder and more miserable, and that's all I play. Like, I don't like playing Survivor. I don't enjoy it. Survivor's just not fun to me. Like, you get more punished for losing as a Survivor than if you lose as a Killer, and I don't like that. Especially since people are more experienced playing that role than I am, so I'm starting at ground zero, even though I've been playing for a while, and it's just a whole thing. But ultimately, I don't play it anymore, right? I just don't play the game anymore. But discoverability is easier for trending games, which is why I'm absolutely, you know I am, right? We all know this is going to happen, and I'm sure most of you guys probably will be as well. I'm going to be streaming, GTA 6 when it releases. It's going to happen. I'm going to buy it, as expensive as it is, I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to absolutely stream it, 100%. Because it's going to be trending. There are going to be so many channels streaming it, so it's going to be hyper discoverable. I'm going to be a drop in the bucket, sure. Like, there are going to be so many other people that are also streaming it that it's going to be... I may as well not even be streaming it, right? Because nobody's going to see it. But I want to share that because that's... Like, it's a crazy game. It's just such a good opportunity. And if it's like any other Rockstar game, there's some really good opportunity for making some good clips. So let's be real. Content is always out there. Always on that grind, right? $80 games. Oh, no. It's going to be the $100 one. It's going to be the $100 one because I'm not about to get GTA without some of the content, which is dumb. It's so stupid that they lock some of the content behind an even more expensive package. But what are you going to do, right? What can you do? I have to buy it if I want to play the full game, which again, it sucks, but there's nothing I can really do about it at that point, right? Because it's like, You buy the base game for $80, and that's fine. You get the primary experience. But for the extra, what, $20, making it $100, you get more content. Like, genuinely, not like extra DLC. You just get more content in the base game. It's not a DLC. It's just more. Which is really, like, really dumb. Never played GTA, don't feel like I missed a thing. See, that's fair. That is fair. I wanted to play GTA for a very long time. Primarily because it was a really popular game. I watched some YouTube channels that had, like... They were very much based around, like, oh, funny moments in the game. So they were the poster boys of the game being fun. But I also... obviously, GTA is a different experience online with friends than base GTA. That's the one. That's the one. I will admit, I didn't watch them for GTA. I watched them for Gmod, but when they started playing GTA more regularly, I did not complain. Because it was good. It was a good series, right? It was just friends having fun, futzing around. Right, sure, it was a little immature, but I was also a kid. Don't tell Vanoss. I say that like he has not actively capitalized on the fact that his audience is mostly kids. Homeboy had Vanoss as a Halloween costume one year. Like, okay, so you know children are your audience and you're marketing it. I mean, I respect it, right? On that grind, but that is not a channel kids should be watching. That is in no way a channel kids should be watching. But it was fun. I tried keeping up with them after like their prime. Like I tried watching occasional like their videos occasionally. They weren't the same. The crew seems like it's gotten a lot more vitriolic, and some of the recurring members of it just get on my nerves at this point. It's like, I never really liked you, and now you're really getting on my nerves. And you could, I don't know, like I'm sure a lot of it is playful jesting, but it feels like they're actual attacks, and they don't really like being around each other. But I'm sure that's like, I don't know what's actually going on behind the scenes. I don't know their actual dynamic. That's just the vibe I get, and that's not the vibe I want, you know? Still watch them, they still play Gmod. Hey, and you know, I'm glad that they still do. I'm glad that they still do. Because like that was such a pivotal moment in my like gaming life. I think my first ever, I deleted it. It's either deleted or unlisted. But my first ever YouTube video from my computer specifically. My first ever YouTube video was different. But my first ever YouTube video from my computer was a Fraps recording in Gmod because I just liked the game so much. That's why I make like whenever I do little ad reads or like little ads that I make. That's why I make them in Gmod, because it's not only is it a reference to like my earliest videos on my YouTube channel, which it is. That's a big part of it, right? A big part of it is that they're just my earliest YouTube videos were Gmod things. But it's also like a little bit of an homage to that era of YouTube where like Gmod shitposts were running rampant. Now we still have those, right? I mean, Skibbity Toilet is still an incredibly popular IP, but it was, I don't know, it was something big for me. Ohm and Mini, yeah, I remember that. Didn't they both have similar issues? Like they both had a similar scandal come out about them. Not the same, but like a similar scandal, if I'm not mistaken. Make more of those ads. See, I like them. I like making them. They're a pain to edit and put together. Because like I have to do all the shooting and recording and as scene setting up. I do all of that myself. And the editing is what takes the most time because I have to like layer things and do all of it. I'm a little disappointed that I don't work with the Candle Company anymore, because I think those were some of my best ads, but I don't operate with them. So unfortunately I had to take that out. But Mini's, okay. I thought Ohm also had. I knew the Mini allegations. I knew Mini's problems, but I didn't know Ohm's. Ugh. Him just being an ass is different though. That's okay. It's a good thing he's just an ass and not worse, which is still not a good thing, but it's better than the alternative, right? Oh. You know, one of the biggest channels that really ended up formulating my earliest YouTube channel stuff, right? It wasn't one-to-one. especially since because of my limitations at the time. But one of the channels that was most pivotal in my early YouTube career was a little known channel, played Minecraft on the Xbox specifically. That's a big reason I got into it. It was Minecraft for the Xbox. But he just played on his lovely world, and he played with his friends, and they had a story. They didn't like teach morals necessarily, but it was a very cute show. But I watched a lot of Stampy Longnose, and he was a very big impact on my desire to start. Now, he kind of like got me interested in the idea at first, and then obviously, because I think I've talked about this before, my big love for the for wanting to get into streaming and everything, or YouTube specifically at first, was Mark and Jack. So Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. They were my biggest draws to the thing. So it was like, they do what I would love to do that. My main like original game plan of being a YouTuber was to make content by kids for kids. So it was like I was going to be playing games for other kids. There's going to be no swearing. It's going to be very, very, very like like family friendly was a good way to put it. Because I was like taking inspiration from Stampy, who was very family friendly. Stampy and Venturian Tale. Those were the main ones that got me like, okay, I need to stay family friendly, because that's a market. There aren't many channels that I could watch whenever I was a kid. So I wanted to be that channel that parents could feel comfortable letting their kid watch, right? That was the idea. It's like, I wanted to be that channel that parents could feel comfortable letting their kids watch, because my mom was she had a little more oversight in what I watched. So I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of things unless I hid it. And I just wanted to be a channel that could be watched without it needing to be hidden, right? So a lot of my early videos, obviously I didn't swear because I was a kid. Even after that, some of my more, I would say teenage years also didn't swear. Similar things. I just wasn't allowed to swear when I was growing up. So I wasn't allowed to swear in the house. But even if I had the opportunity, I wouldn't. Because I was like, I need to stay family friendly. Now, obviously that's changed. Since I have matured, I realize I don't want to stay family friendly, because that invites the wrong audience. Because I'm not a family friendly person. I can be, right? I can mask long enough to be family friendly, and I don't make like explicit jokes here like all the time. But I don't want to have to like watch myself, right? I don't want to have to try and like censor myself to the point where I'm no longer being me. The whole point of me doing this in the first place is to have an outlet to be myself and be more comfortable, right? And I feel like forcing myself to be more family friendly loses a lot of that appeal for me, right? Because I'm now needing to mask more and censor myself more and just do more to try and control myself. And I don't want that. That's not why I do this. That's not what I do this for. I do this as like an outlet to have creativity and share. That just doesn't do it. Yeah, for adults by adults. That's that's the new motto. There we go. As many things are. Surprisingly enough. Didn't have much oversight from my parents, but they instilled and taught me internet troubles. See, I was taught some, but generally, I was mostly just like, it was mostly just monitoring and less, it was fewer preventative measures and, okay, I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase this. It was direct oversight and not like unmonitored control, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't a matter of, hey, here's ways that you could be more careful online. It was, hey, don't go and watch certain things, or don't read certain things, or no swearing. Like, I get it. I was a kid, but it also didn't like, I had to teach myself a lot of these things. Sure, right? My dad being more tech savvy, I've picked up on a lot of things from that, but they didn't directly teach me much about the internet. I learned a lot of it myself. Heck, it's gotten to the point where I feel like I know more about the internet than my parents, which, it's not saying much, but I think that's the general experience for a lot of people. But it also means that I had to learn a lot of these things myself. And that wasn't like learning the hard way, right? It's not like I got a ton of viruses on my computer. That only happened once, and it's because I tried to download free Minecraft, and it's because I tried to download free Sims 3, because the code I had didn't work for the disk that I had, which is still dumb, and I'm kind of upset over that. That's different. That's inherently different. It's because I was dumb and I installed the Trojan virus. But I didn't learn much. I just learned not to download free Minecraft. And I bought Minecraft, so now I have it. But it's, you know, that's different. Natural generational evolution. Exactly. So yeah, PSA for today. Don't download free Minecraft. Don't do that. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Do not recommend. There we go. I did consider trying to make a, like, there was a moment in my life, I didn't, like, consider making it, but I was like, you know, if I could code, if I was a hacker, right, if I was a hacker, I would want to make a code that would destroy other hackers' PCs. And, like, yeah, in theory, that could be a thing, and I'm sure there are a few floating out there, but, generally, people that are into coding and trying to get viruses know what is dangerous and what's not. So it's not like I would get real hackers with it, but the hope is to get like amateurs that are just trying to like cheat at something, or basically the people that don't know their stuff. They don't know how to navigate it. So they run it as like a cheating agent and they virus themselves, which honestly I have no remorse for those people. I know those exist, right? I know those are all over the place. Like, oh yeah, wall hacks, trust. You download it and it's like, all right, thank you. We now have a keylogger. You will now be able to track everything you do. For sure, you got computers at school viruses. Play my yeah. Well, the school's fine. I mean, what's sensitive on a school? You know, what could they possibly be trying to keep safe there? That would be crazy. Conventions for making viruses for free. Really? Oh, like white hat hacker kind of stuff, or are you talking like more less credible? I guess less credible conventions, because I know coding things are very real. I know like coding competitions, like, hey, what's the most like annoying virus you can make? Like don't make something that'll actually break the computer, but make something that's like really a nuisance. I know those kind of things exist. Man, I wish I was smart enough to design things like that. That seems so fun. Like, I can make a lot of ideas. I just don't ever have the skills or time to learn and develop the skills to execute on a lot of these ideas, right? That's part of why I commissioned so much of the art for my D&D characters. Like, yeah, I could theoretically draw it myself, in theory. However, I know I'm not going to be able to do it right if I do it myself. So I'd rather pay somebody to have it done right the first time than for me to struggle and hate that it doesn't look properly, or look proper. Make you really be doing fun of it, not trying to go after the harm real. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's a genuine competition. I know that lash is weird. I know it's gonna bother me if I don't fix it. Dagnabbit. There we go. It was just bothering me that it was like slight overlap because of the shape of the eye. There we go. No. You know, I want to stream Pokemon. I want to stream Pokemon. The problem with it is just I don't have the, I don't know, with how I see my scheduling, with the fact that I need it to be like, I need to have at least 1 or 2 games that are algorithmically recommended, like popular right now. I feel like I can't reliably stream nicher games like Pokemon Sword or Shield or Scarlet Violet game, or I finished Sword and Shield. I can't stream Scarlet Violet, which I haven't finished, or Legends Arceus, which I also haven't finished, because they don't have the biggest draw right now. Yeah, by all means, go for it. Infinite Fusion is out. I don't know much about Infinite Fusion. I remember you were working on it, and I remember you bringing it up. I just don't know much about it. What I really need to do is I need to find like a niche community, right? I like one that doesn't have much of a following, but the following that it does have is super active, which I think Mouthwashing is trying to do that, and that was kind of the case. Mouthwashing, and there was another big indie game that was released relatively recently that had the same thing, like alongside Mouthwashing. I just don't remember what it was. know Dave the Diver is supposed to be pretty good as well. But it's the same thing. It's like, I don't think it has the biggest following to stream. So if I record it, it's going to be YouTube videos rather than streams. Same exact thing for... I mean, it's what I did for mouthwashing. I just don't think I'm going to be able to make a solo Let's Play recorded series of something like Pokemon. I think my favorite thing about learning in the internet was my dad who would teach me how to download Minecraft videos from YouTube, so put them USB to watch them on repeat. Oh, that's so cute! So many great memories of him being with him in the library where we could download them local library site side by side on separate computers. We maximize the number of downloads we can make before the librarian realized how slow the internet became. Oh, that's so cute! That is so cute! Oh, that's so sweet. That's a good thing to learn, too. Learning how to rip videos is such a useful skill. Also the kind of thing I had to learn on my own. Now, my dad did show me how I could sail the 7 seas, but that is different. That is different. I'll just color this in. There's no reason me having it be not colored in. And then... there we go. There we go. A little tuft here. A little tuft there. Need to make it a little bit more rounded because I like that rounded shape. I think that's a good shape for that. Without making it too thick would be great. Either too pointed or too thick. Neither of those are ideal. There we go. Well, the YouTube stream is split tabs. And see, that is a good workaround. I will say another fun fact. Another fun fact. You can also, if you guys. I don't know if Chrome has it. I'll be honest. I genuinely don't know if Chrome has it. But if it does, I use Opera GX just for context. Fun fact. You can, once a stream starts an ad break, you can, so you know how you have that like window to the right side, like the little square window on the right side? If it has like a little pop-out button, like it's usually like a square with like another square and a little arrow on it. If it has that pop-out button, you can pop that out, make it bigger, and then unmute it, because it is going to be by default muted. You pop it out, unmute it, and you can start hearing the stream again. The ad, you just mute the screen with the ads, and you're good. You can still watch it with ads playing. It's great. It's such a good workaround. I've been doing it for a little bit now. It is awesome. So useful. See, I'm scared to turn off the sketch layer because I know it's gonna look bad and I'm gonna hate it, but I've got to commit, right? I've got to commit. I already got to figure out how to do the hands thing. There we go. Did not know that, but I used Brave. Interesting. Yes, I don't know if Brave has the same pop-out thing, which is why I preface, I don't know if other browsers have it. I know Opera does. I'm assuming other browsers do, but I genuinely, like, I don't use any other browsers. I use Firefox a little bit and DuckDuckGo a little bit, but not enough for me to, like I don't watch anything on them. I don't use them regularly. They're just alternatives I have. There we go. They are alternatives I have, but I don't use, if that makes sense. Like, I have them on my PC. Like, I got Firefox to try and get it to stop, like, to use it specifically for streaming. That was the idea behind it, is, like, I use Firefox for streaming so that, like, it doesn't show my location. I don't have to worry about it doxing me. Nope, all browsers seem to do that. Like, I genuinely don't know a single browser that doesn't have my, like, if I go to Google, because I think it's just a Google thing. Google is able to find your location, even if you disable it, because it just pulls from your ISP. So it'll always show, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of Google, right? You go to Google right now, you open up a tab, you scroll all the way to the bottom, it will, I believe it lists your IP address. I believe it just quite literally has your IP address there. And if not, it says your local, like, results based on your location in Atlanta, Georgia, or in Birmingham, Kentucky, or whatever, right? Like, it just straight up says where you are, which is terrifying, and I hate it. Like, that's why, like, I'm always so hesitant to move screens. Hang on, I think I can. Hup. It looks so good sometimes to do that little curve. There we go. And then I do the texture, like the internal look there. I think that's our guy, right? Wait. I'm doing all these on the same layer. This is going to be a tragedy whenever I mess something up horribly. Something's going to go wrong and I'm going to hate myself even more. So I want it to be, they're like, ah. I didn't tap that undo button. It just undid it on its own. Man, and then I drew something after it, so then it's not recoverable. Okay, they got little nodules here, right? Little nodes, if you will. They shape like this. Actually, that's not too bad. Same over here. That doesn't look too bad at all. Little nodules. Perfect. Brave doesn't have the doxing part. Interesting. See, I don't use Chrome, right? I stopped using Chrome a while ago. But maybe Brave just does a better job of maybe I guess I could get the Brave browser just for streaming and use that as like a streaming thing. So I don't like having my personal browser up. It's not like it doxes anything, but I feel like I'm towing a line, and I don't like that risk. Also, I hit I'm feeling lucky, and it gave me soup season, so that's cool. I didn't think it was soup season in summer, but you know, it is what it is. Let's erase these, clean that up, clean this up. Same thing on this side. Here we go. How does this look without the sketch layer? Let's see. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. I'm gonna hate it. That's actually not too bad. I definitely don't like it because it looks plasticky. I don't know how else to phrase it. Like, it just looks plasticky. And I don't know why. But there's not much I can do about that. Honestly, I think that's all the detailing I can do. So this is just gonna be a matter of coloring and then like further like little touch-ups after that. And then we'll be good, I guess. Oh yeah, there's a little tail. I mean, I'm not too worried about that. Because the tail goes off, it'll be off screen based on the angle we have it at. But I'll do that now. I'll do that now before I forget. Because it's just like a little, it's just gonna be a little swoop. Nope. Little swoop. And we're done. That's the tail. No. That's the tail. Cool. Brave is okay, but actually searching niche stuff on it doesn't work. It's built off Chromium, but it has natural ad blocker stuff. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, what I would need to do is I would need to see if... So I know I typically try and use a... like if I'm doing things on stream, I like to use a private window. Problem with even private windows, I think they automatically by default pull my... they pull my IP address. Yeah, they just quite literally say... They don't list the IP address, but they list your zip code. They list your zip code and based off your IP. And I'm like, I really hate that. I really hate that. Also, I got a fortune cookie. Most important relationship you have is with yourself. Lucky numbers 13, 20, 25, 34, and 53, and 98. Thank you, Google, for the fortune cookie. I already got a fortune cookie today, though. Do they override each other? Or do they stack? Also, I'm realizing that the day-night cycle has just not worked. It is just not doing its thing, which sucks. That was like the whole thing I spent time working to try and get to work. Like do I need to make it more opaque? Is it because it's invisible? What's the deal? Why is the sky not here? Why is the sky not here? What is the deal? Sky is here. But it doesn't.
Newbie3017 wants a taste of that bagel.
Why? Why? No! No! It's so gross. Oh. Opacity is at 1. So is it not able to find the image? What's the deal? Why are you like this? Did it delete the sky? Is that why it's been... I think that's the issue. I think I found the problem. I think I actually found the problem. Hang on. Take you over here real quick because I need to disconnect my iPad from this network that I have it set up. Turn that off, so I can go to my recycle bin. So I think it deleted the sun. I think it deleted the sky, so it wasn't able to find the image, and it didn't alert me that it wasn't able to find the image. It didn't say, "Hey, you're looking for something that we don't have." Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, that explains it. That explains it. So, scripts. Change the opacity during day to 0. Net opacity is at 100. refresh it. So now it should start from, I'm going to set the time to like 2 minutes. So the day is going to last 2 minutes. That's the idea. The idea is that it only lasts 2 minutes. So it should be in 2 minutes, in theory, it starts transitioning to night. Night lasts 3 minutes. It transitions back to day. And now we're going to bump that back up to normal 20. But at least for now, we'll have to keep an eye on it, see if it works, because it's been way too long and it hasn't triggered, and I didn't realize. My bad. I'm sorry. I know you all came here for the silly wacky thing. The silly wacky thing hates me and wants me to cease all existence, and I'm not here for that. Okay. I will have to get a picture of my hands. I'll do that after. I will do that after. We will focus on just getting the everything colored and filled in first, and then once all that's done, then I'll go and try and take care of the hands thing. Because I do think that's a really funny idea. I think that's a really funny idea. Okay. Fill the hang on, I'm gonna do a layer below everything right here. And we'll start coloring. We're just gonna start coloring now. We'll do Stanley for the coloring. Actually, can I do this to fill in those eyelashes? You're all good. I don't know. I'm a fat, stupid chud. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. They say what a fat, stupid chud I am. Oh, my goodness gracious. No, don't select that. Don't do that. Don't select that. This needs to be filled in black. Actually, what am I doing? Shoop. Bleep. Shoop. Bleep. Ah, poo. I'm doing it on the wrong layer, aren't I? Glad I caught that. Glad I caught that. There we go. Ooh, the voice, the gimmicks are a nice touch. What can I say? I have that effect on people. See, it is really nice to hear that. Certain somebody has also been complimenting my voice regularly, and it's it's nighttime. Oh, guys, it's nighttime. You know what that means? You know what that means here? You guys get access to fireworks. I know you love your fireworks. Happy 250 years, America. Happy 250 years. Just you wait. Once I find it, it's gonna be so cool. 250 fireworks. Here you go. Everybody enjoy your fireworks. It's nighttime. Wahoo! Wahoo! Uh-oh. Ah, beans. I think it's still transitioning tonight. I don't know. You get fireworks. You still get them. Wow, look at them go. Ah, Samael, welcome in. Lord Sam, glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Don't worry. The fireworks, they'll happen again shortly. I'm gonna turn that off because you can't have fireworks in the middle of the day. That's not how that works. You can't do that. That's against the rules. That's against the rules. Can't have fireworks in the middle of the day. So once it hits night again, though, oh boy, you're in for a wacky ride. Just you wait. Once those fireworks. Oh geez. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I forgot about that. Oh, hang on. While we have time, I could actually take a second here. I can add this. This is gonna be beautiful. And I pray that this works. Let's see. I need to go into the Twitch channel points. I need to find fireworks. There it is. I add an extra sound input that should last the duration of night, which is beautiful. And it's gonna be a very special song. It's just gonna bring out the patriotism in it, right? That's just gonna bring out the patriotism. Let's see. It brings out the tism. Music. I need Goofy, and I need to choose this one. Open. Make it quieter because it's a very loud song. There we go. That should now do what I hope it will. We'll see. We'll see. We'll wait for the next night time. Then we'll have fun with it, right? Gotta make sure it actually, because I don't know how the timer works, so I'm hoping it'll kick in shortly. But yeah, welcome in, Sam. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. How you doing? How you been? How have you been? Night, day. Day is 0. Night is 3. What if I invert those? What does it look like if it is 3 during day? Okay, 3 should be fine. 3 should be fine. Okay, so it should be... we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I have to raise the opacity more, which I hate doing because it makes it brighter for some reason. It makes it so bright for no reason at all. Set it to 3. All right, and now I'm going to keep an eye on the timer. So we have it at 1:46:30. So 1:48:30. If nothing's happened, or I guess, let's say at 1:50. If nothing's happened at 1:50, I'll have to tweak the code again. Doing great. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Happy 4th of July to those who celebrate it. We're trying to get all the best parts here today. You know, we're trying to make sure you guys can enjoy the boom, the booze, and the barbecue. That's the other thing, the barbecue. Speaking of booze, I'm actually all out. So I'm gonna go refresh soon. We'll wait for the timer to see if it fixes. If not, I'll put you guys on ad and I'll see if I can tweak it. So I have the, oh right, color. We're doing coloring now. We're coloring the thing now. Steal this. There we go. This is the body. So this is where I do the thing where I just find the main body, which luckily I have here. And then I go to my select tool. I select inner. Ah, there's a gap there. Dag nabbit. Otherwise, this would have been perfect. Oh, this would have been perfect. Hang on. I just need to... I can fix that. I can fix that. I need to go in the body. And I just need to trace... I need to trace the presence of the foot. Well, actually... I want to steal the feet from this layer. Hang on. I'm going to steal the feet from this layer. Nope. Don't select. Don't do that. I need freehand. There we go. Steal the feet from the proper layer. Cut. I'm going to paste them down here. Assuming it'll let me do that. Paste? I should have done it. Paste? No. No paste? Pasteless? Paste. There we go. And now I just merge them down. Now I should be able to do exactly what I'm looking to do, which is automatic select on the body, automatic select on the feet, automatic select on the ears. And I could make the pin really big. Well, actually, I don't even know why I'm bothering with that. Because shoop, bleh, shoop, bleh, shoop, bleh. I love that. It's such a cute little effect. It's just such a good... Oh, it's nighttime. Guys, it's working. Guys, it's working. It's moving to nighttime. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Here. Yeah, fireworks. You can have fireworks. There you go. The fireworks are enabled. You can do the fireworks thing. It should last like a couple minutes. I think the fireworks supposed to go for 3 minutes. Oh, okay, there we go. Ah, yeah, wee, your fireworks. Yeah, yahoo. Oh, I think I ordered it wrong. Oh, I think I did a mistake. I think I made a mistake. Okay. So audio cuts out. Shocker. There it is. All right. Okay. Little late. That's fine. This is fine. Oh, it's playing both of them. Okay, it's playing both of them. They're both playing at the same time. No. Oh, God bless America. God bless America. Oh, it's so dumb. Oh, hail to the chief. Hail to the chief. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh. Oh, this is America. America. Yeah, America. Oh, and it cuts out. Yeah, I was trying to fix that from happening. I still don't know why it does that. Because essentially what happens is whenever one audio cue ends, it cuts out all other audios. And I've tried so many things to fix it. Nothing fixes it. I don't know why it does that. I genuinely don't. So, like, whenever a fireworks sound ends, it then cuts out all other audio that's playing, which includes the Hail to the Chief. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know why it does that. I tried fixing it. I can't fix it. So, we're never going to hear the rest of the Hail to the Chief fun fact. We're never going to hear that happen again. Because now that I fixed it, what's going to happen is it's going to play Hail to the Chief, and then the fireworks sounds. And the fireworks sounds are maybe like 5 seconds at the longest. And so you're going to get 5 seconds of Hail to the Chief. And that's it. And then that's it. Either way, I'm going to keep drawing. You guys can enjoy the night sky with more fireworks if you want. I am going to keep working on my art, which means I need to do a few things. So I need to get the horn. Horn is like a green. So the horn, I know there's a brush for it. I know there's like a neon brush. I don't know where the neon brush is or what it's called. So we're going to try and find that. Street art digital? Nope, that's not it. Creative. That's also not it. Street art. Street art's my best. Quambi is a decent one for it. Ow! Why?
Drink it. Drink the water.
Why? You don't gotta hit me. Cat! So you come out of nowhere and you just beat me up. Okay. No, I see how it is. No, I see how it is. Okay. Okay. No, I remember this. No, I remember this. And I would say it again. And I would say it again. Don't test me. Don't test me. I'm crazy. Oh, I'm crazy. Give me this. Okay. So we're going to color the inner ear here. I'm also hoping that the night sky actually lasts the amount of time it's supposed to and doesn't go crazy long. But we'll see. Oh, we will see. It's about 3 minutes of night sky, which I'm realizing might be really long. Especially if people aren't like constantly throwing out fireworks. I might make it like a minute long. Scripts. We're gonna set this to be only a minute for. Actually, we'll do 1 minute transition for everything. So yeah, welcome back. One night lasts for 1 minute, day lasts for 20. You know, we'll make it 10 minutes. We'll make it 10 minutes a day, and then 1 minute. Yeah, that should be more reasonable. That means we don't get fireworks anymore. Fireworks are turned off. Now we got to color the inner ear, which is this side here, which luckily I still have what I need selected, which means I don't have to worry too much about overlapping my paint. Now, I've been trying to figure out how to make my art look less plasticky, and I don't know. I still don't know. Like, it just looks flat. Like, it has no real depth. Like, it looks like a flat 2D image, and I don't know. Like, I get it. That is ultimately what it is. There just feels like there's no dimension to it. Like, it just feels like, yeah, so these are just basic colors against a thicker line. Like, I don't know. I don't know what my problem is, but something's not right. Skill issue, I guess. I got no clue what I'm doing. I'm surprised I've gotten by this long in terms of art. I should specify. I'm surprised I've gotten along this. I'm surprised I've gotten by this long in art, in art-related fields, like ArtFight. Started back in 2019. It's been a blast. I've really enjoyed it. Some years I haven't been at my best of the game, right? Some years I've been weaker than others, I will admit. And the first year I was still learning, but I'd like to think I've gotten at least a little better at it. It is, I will say, it is nice to have a record of my, like a quote unquote proper record of my art throughout the years. Now I will say, if you look back at my attacks the past, I don't know, past 2 or 3 years, you'll notice it's kind of plateaued. There hasn't been much progression. That's mostly just because I don't draw as much as I should, but I would like to get better at it. It's just I don't have the time to dedicate to get better at it, which sucks because I mean that's how you get better. You get better by doing more, and I just don't have the, I don't know, I guess I just don't have the gumption for it. Do I dare merge down? Do I merge all my lines to a single layer? The idea of it kind of scares me. I'm not going to lie. Merge down. So now everything on the line is together. I don't know if I like that, but we ball. Because now, mainly because the idea is now I can automatic select the wings, which is the goal there. I need to automatic select this, that, this, and that. Specifically so I can color them the correct green. Which I will now make this color. And I just, wait, I don't need to do that. I forgot I could just do this. It's still so cute that I can, I love the little jiggle animation they give it. It's such a cute little touch. And I do, it's good. It has like dark lines in the inside, which actually I can grab those as well now. I may as well just do that now. Give me this. There we go. And then it's just like, not quite this thick of lines, but how So that has the texture. That has like a weird rounded. I just use sanderling, make it big. That should do it, right? A big sanderling has the right. Yeah, that's the brush I'm looking for. That's absolutely the brush I'm looking for to give it that right feel. There we go. This goes here. That goes there. There we go. All right. Actually, I curved this one wrong. Hang on, I need to curve it in, not out. Give it the right angle. Or technically it's just up, but I don't know, it feels weird to have them both wings going the same direction. They're curved. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. If I could land, there we go, that's close enough. Okay. Right, yes, the horn. How on God's green earth am I going to do this? Let me add a clip. You call it a clipping mask, right? Nope, that's not right. I need a... I'm just gonna copy it. Or I'm gonna make a layer above it. I'm gonna do my thing, because I don't remember how to do the clipping thing that Uchu brought up. Let's see. I'm gonna select. So that should select all of those, and I'll make my brush white, bright white. And I should be able to just now color this. Wait, I need to do on the layer above. That's what I want. I want to do on the layer above. So I'm gonna make it Stanley, because then it doesn't have any room for. Okay, why is it doing weird? Okay, what? Okay, why are you doing like that? It's like doing weird painting things. I don't like that. I don't like that. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. Alright, whatever. Why is it... Okay, Stanley's not supposed to have, like, weird opacity issues. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Because the horn has a white glow around it. So I'm trying to emulate that with just making the horn white, basically. Which I'm realizing isn't going to work well. Well, okay. The idea is you have the green underlie, which I think is going to be this same color of green. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's the darker one. Nah. It's hard to tell whenever they're I think it is the brighter one. So we go, I need to go here. Dagnabbit. Select this, like so, and then I can go over here and drop the green in. There we go. All right. Now I got to figure out how to do like that neon spread around it, which I might be able to pull off by doing a layer underneath the horn that is a brighter green, like a neon green, that is... What was Quambula? Well, Forester is the one I use for, like, the blush, right? What if I turn off my select? Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad. I think this is too bright of a green, actually. Funnily enough. I'm on the right layer. Hang on. Yes. I think I made the layer. I think I made the brush too big, but I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. There we go. Just need to basically highlight the outer body of the actual horn itself, and I think we'll get the right effects, right? I think we'll get the right idea. I mean, that works. I think I need to do maybe a little here. Just clean it up a little bit. Get the more closer to the center, the more it is like very clear color. That doesn't look as good. It doesn't look quite as good. Let's be real. That doesn't look as good as theirs. I think it is just a different shade of green mostly. Can I actually steal this color? Hang on. Can I steal this color and then can I select this so it only Uh-oh. Now it's doing okay. It inverted the selection. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Select. I'm gonna make my brush. Yes. I'm gonna brush bigger. There we go. That does feel better, but it still just doesn't look right. Maybe it's the horn. Yeah, let me copy this then. Duplicate? Is there no duplicate option? Okay. Oh wait, copy. And I make it like a little bigger. Like just try and get it. No, it's just merging. It's editing this to the original. Need to paste. Paste. There we go. Make this a little bit bigger. Basically, I'm just trying to make the line around it a little denser. If I lose that, does it look thicker now? Yeah, it does. Okay. I think that's giving the better idea. It still doesn't look great, but it's definitely giving a better idea. I feel like the horn is still off, but it is what it is at this point. They have like an off-white for the eyes, which I do appreciate. Definitely will look better against our background here. Need to actually select said eyes. Man, this music brings me back to high school. I say it all the time. And it's still true. That hasn't changed. But like this one in particular, I remember sitting under the stairs reading. This is giving me all the wrong questions by Lemony Snicket is what this one's giving. And it's good. It's not a bad memory. It's just a very distinct one, right? It's a very distinct memory for me. Uh-oh. Me need to be flat down. Uh-oh. Make it bigger. Make it a lot bigger. There we go. Actually, where does the reference image? Where are they looking? They're looking for it. Okay, cool. There we go. All right. And those are fine. That's fine. I mean, we kind of have all the coloring done except for the footsies. Oh, and the stripes. I forgot about stripes. How could I have forgotten about stripes? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And just steal this color again. And then I could actually just shoot. No. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Did not mean to do that. Select. And now I can, on a different layer, like this one here, I could drop that there and call it a day. Perfect. Ah, it's nighttime. Fireworks. You have fireworks now. Yeah, the fireworks are on. You could use those if you want. Do the ear stripes. Happy 4th of July. Woo. Yippee. So, okay, sandling is still selected. Good. Just gonna do shoop. Shoop. Yeah! Happy 4th of July! Woo! Woo! Yippee! Happy 4th of July! Oh, we're getting the full music? Oh, we're getting the guys. Yeah, happy 4th of July! Woo! Ah! This is what we came here for. This is what we came here for. Yeah, America! Woo! I think I need to make it pick more fireworks. I feel like the fireworks aren't long enough. Let me make it so it pulls more fireworks for you guys. You have more beautiful fireworks. Videos. Whoa, okay, it's only pulling one. That's not bad. Wait. Yeah, we can't have that. You crazy? Pick. Oh, is that what it was? Because it's picking one firework. I want it to do two. So I just turned this on as well, and that should do both at the same time. We'll see. We'll see. And we return. So I turn fireworks back off. Cool. If you couldn't tell, that's the whole thing for today. That's the whole gimmick. Is fireworks and 4th of July, and you get hot dogs. Everybody loves hot dogs. They're your favorite. I steal this color for the footsies. And I just need to do stripes on this one, because the other one's covered. I mean, that works. All right. So we have that. And then I do the crazy funny. All right. So We're actually at the halfway point anyway, so this works out really well. I'm gonna give you guys ads. Would you rather throne or merch? You gotta pick. Would you rather throne or merch? So I gotta actually do some like proper lighting and gotta figure out how to get my phone set up. I'll grab drinks while I'm out. Like I've got to get a few things taken care of. But what would you guys prefer? Would you guys prefer throne or would you prefer merch? It's your pick. It's your pick. I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity here. So I gotta figure out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a white background. I should have some just like white. I could probably just get away with using white. I mean, my door wouldn't be bad. My door's too reflective. I could just use like normal photo paper. So I could do that. I could do just white paper. Hold my hands, and then pose them. Take a picture. I don't know how am I gonna take the picture? Ooh. Well, okay, if I prop it up, if I prop a piece of paper up against wall, I can use my phone's like bendability to, that could work. That could work. Here, I'm gonna give you guys the throne. You guys get the throne ad. You love the throne ad. It's your favorite. So we'll be right back. Make sure to take a second to get a drink, get a snack, get cozy, get whatever you need to get done, because we will return after just this quick little break so I can get a couple things taken care of, then we can move on to the next little step. All right, we will be right back. Welcome to Bagel News 8 with your host Fletcher Santiago. We're introducing your regularly scheduled program with a breaking news bulletin only available here at Bagel News 8 with your host, Fletcher Santiago. From unboxing videos to food reviews, the internet has been taken by storm by a new program called Throne. Throne is a website that allows creators to upload a wish list that their community can buy products from. These products are shipped and received completely anonymously, with Throne working as an intermediary, meaning that the personal information of the person who bought it, as well as the person receiving it, remain completely anonymous. Creators across the world use this program in all sorts of form and fashion. In fact, our #1 sponsor here at Bagel News 8, The Frigid Bagel, uses this very same program. He has several key items available, but what's more is you, that's right, you, gentle listener, can suggest things to be put up on that same wish list for others to contribute to. Whether it's a maid outfit, a Taco Bell dinner, or whatever that thing is. Not only can you get it, but you can also list it so others can contribute the same thing. For further insight, we have a reporter in the field to give us some insight as to what's actually going down there on the ground. Betsy, what are we seeing over there? Thank you, Fletcher. I'm out here on the streets as— Wow, riveting stuff, Betsy. Thank you for your finger on the pulse reporting there, Betsy. And while I have your attention, the weather. It's so hot! It's so hot! Well, that appears to be all the news for today. But remember, I'm Fletcher Santiago, and we are Bagel News 8. Alright, I kept you guys in ads a little bit longer than I had intended, but I tried taking a few pictures. Like, the thing I originally planned was like, oh, I'm gonna take a picture with my iPad. Nope, camera on there is not great, and it only has like a super close-up camera lens on it, so that doesn't work. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a picture with my phone, and I had to get everything set up for the picture, and then I had to figure out how to take a picture with my phone without being able to use my hands, and it was a whole thing. But I figured it out. I have something I can use. The problem is, because I had to use flash, there's a very distinct shadow, which is unfortunate. So hang on while I go through, and I've got to, now, I've got to remove the white background from it to make sure it actually works. Okay, so minimize this. I gotta click and drag my hands off of that. There we go. Okay, grab this. Perfect. Because luckily, Microsoft Paint now has an ability to remove white backgrounds. So that is what I'm going to do. Get rid of that. Crop this down. Let's crop all that down. And then remove background. Okay, I kept the black outline, which is not ideal. But I can still work with this, which is fine. Turn off that. Now I have no background, and I just manually cut out the... by hand, using my mouse. It'll be fine. Cut out the black outline around the hand. Which should be good. Because it's just a shadow. That's all the black outline is. It's just a shadow from the flash I had to turn on. It looks a little janky. But all things considered, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I don't have the hottest hands in the world, but, I mean, it works. It's supposed to be goofy anyway. Alright. Send that to desktop. Now that I have one without a background, I have my hands on standby. Drag this back into Discord so I can steal it off of Discord. So there's no other way for me to reliably upload the images so I can grab them elsewhere. Grab that from my Discord. Let's see over here. Grab this. Save. Done. I go back and Procreate. And now, if all is well and all is right, add, insert a photo. My hands. There we go. All right. Cool. And now I can reconnect my computer so or my iPad so I can actually stream it again. All right, hands are on display. We are so back. Everybody, welcome back to Procreate. Oh, it's nighttime. You know what that means. You know what that means. You know what nighttime means. It means you get fireworks. Fireworks until the ends. I would make it cheaper, but I chose 250 for a reason. It's literally, it's the 250th anniversary of America. So I wanted to make sure it had a little bit more meaning. But yeah. Put this here. I don't know how that copied itself. That's the hands. These are the hands. That's so dumb. Freeform, shrink them down a little bit. Joseph, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you join us. It's currently night. We have fireworks. You love fireworks. You love fireworks. Coworker made cookie. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. What? Oh, that sounds delightful. That sounds downright delightful. How do I do this without it being too weird? I mean, I could just do like a... Because I know for a fact if I was to... do my normal masking layer... You can't see them, but it's okay. If I do the normal masking layer, it's just going to cover up all the color. If I do like a filtering layer, it helps hide it more, which might be better for me. Problem is they're too wide. I actually shrink them down a little bit. Here we go. That's actually a lot better. Just don't want to look too much like a phallus. Which I'm afraid it will if I don't make sure these distinctly look like hands. Let's see. I want to add another Let's see. Mask, alpha lock. Hey, I'm gonna duplicate this. So, copy. I'm gonna hide it. Okay, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Go up. Paste. There we go. Oatmeal raisin cookies are actually so good, though. Oatmeal raisin cookies are actually so good. Great cookies. So slept on. So very slept on. So we have the hands. How do I want to do this? Oatmeal chocolate chip, also good. Don't get me wrong, also pretty good. Yeah, there's no complaints there. Especially homemade. So clipping mask just hides it, right? Yeah, that just hides it. What if I turn on a clipping mask and then I draw? Nothing is the answer. The answer is nothing happens, except you just can't... It's there, you just can't see it, I guess. Like, it has like a little arrow. Yeah. Interesting. So... Maybe I just select... Reference... Merge, mask... Mask? I don't know. What if I do that with the appropriate color I need? Make them look like they're rubbing together. Well, yeah, they are. I mean, they are rubbing together, but I'm trying to make them match the body, right? That's the idea. The idea is to make it look like it's matching the body. So layer mask is there, but you still can't see. Oh, it's because it's picking the wrong color. Damn it. That explains why it's not masking properly. Hang on. Give me this color. I'm doing the wrong thing. That's why I'm not getting color. There we go. It's still not. It's because it's choosing white. Why is it choosing white? Okay, so it just hates me, I guess. It's because it's the mask. I bet it's because it's the mask. Just delete that. Whose character this? This is Mari's. So Cat and Quad. This is Mari's character. Little gremlin. She's a gossip. She is a notorious gossip. So I figured this was a fitting one for her. I think I just do. I select this.
I'm going to kiss you.
Me? What did I do? Oh, Miki. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Me? You stop it. Stop it, you. Okay, work now. Enjoy your work. Enjoy your work. Thanks for stopping by, Joseph. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Grab the normal Stanley. Hi. Hello, Miki. Hello. Just colored in like normal. Like I would normally. Wow. Why are you erasing now? Just fill it in. Just fill it all in. And then and then I change the opacity. Actually, hold up. Can I? They have like a ton of they have a ton of things when it comes to adjustments. Color balance? Is this gonna hit the whole? This might be the way to do it, guys. Guys, this might be the way to do it. I might be a genius. Keep it right in the middle. More yellow, more red. Just make it as like light orange as possible. Mid-tones. Oh, dagnabbit. I want it all to be orange. That's too red. I don't know how to do this, if you couldn't tell. More yellow, maybe? Maybe a little green. I don't think it has any green. Go back to the mid-tones. See, I don't really know what any of this means, so I'm kind of just going off of vibes here. I mean, it's getting closer. It's still just not quite there, and it's kind of bothering me. It needs to be like a little bit lighter of an orange, but still distinctly orange, you know? So I'm thinking I just need to tone down on the red and up the yellow more, generally speaking. Midtones, highlights. Can't even tell most of this time. I think that's the closest I'm getting without it being too very clearly a different color. Magenta actually does quite a bit to add that splash there. Closer. Shadows. Actually, those are fine as they are. I don't hate that. Highlights. I kind of want there to be no highlights, honestly. That's what I would prefer. But it's cool that you can actually see where the highlights are and what like the midtones are. Like I can actually see what those mean now, which is really nice. I just can't get it to be quite the right color. Is it because I'm using color balance? Is that the issue? Wait, pencil? Wait, hold up. Hold up. What if I use this? Oh, guys. This might be the moment. This might be the moment. So I just do this. I choose pencil. And it should just automatically be the right color, right? Because I already have the right color selected. Maybe make it like a little bit darker of an orange that actually fits in better. A little bit darker. This doesn't seem to be quite doing it. What if I make it like a deep orange? Still not really doing anything. Well, isn't that interesting? And now we go to layer, where I can like soften it up a little bit, maybe? Maybe? I'll be honest, the white lines don't make it any easier to actually see. Hang on, let me just do pencil then. Undo all of that. Just my normal hands. There we go. And I just color it in. What if we just do that, and then I'll get rid of the highlight layer where she's like, hey, this is everything you have selected. What if I do that? I actually had like the two little lines for the stripes, the stripey bits. There we go. Hup. Ah, it does not like that. Okay. Good to know. Very good to know. Motion blur, curves, color balance, hue, saturation, brightness, noise, halftone. I don't know what most of these things mean. I don't know what most of these things mean. Bloom, what is that? I don't know. Burn. Nothing. Motion blur, noise, perhaps? Octaves, wow. It's nothing. Nothing's happening. That's cool. Because noise is at 0%. Well, what if it was... Can I scale it? Multi. I don't know what this means. Bloom glitch. Glitch sounds cool. It's because it's selecting something weird? No, it just hates me, I guess. Noise. Okay, why does glitch not work? Block size. Do I have to... Oh! I have to then use the pencil to tell it. Okay. Good to know. Very good to know. Very good to know. So what does bloom do? Ah, so it just highlights that. Okay, that's what bloom means. That's what bloom means. Okay. And then we had noise. Just okay, makes it okay. That checks out. Halftone. That's interesting. That's a cute touch. Like that's a really interesting way to like add a little bit of like personality to it. Liquify, clone, halftone. Did I already look at halftone? Yeah, that's what I just did, isn't it? Stupid, dumb idiot. Oh. Oh, very interesting. Man, that makes... Man, now I understand how some artists do things way easier. Okay, very cool. Undo that. It just isn't the right color, and I don't know why. I also need to, like... I need to steal some of my hand to make a flesh orb so it has the rounded back that it needs. Which I don't like the implications of, but I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Actually, why did I do that? Can I undo that delete? Make this visible, and then... Hang on. What if I change the opacity? That's actually much better to the color. That's much closer to the color I need it to be. Because then I need to... Opacity's at... Because I can't modify this, can I? Kind of can, but then you lose a lot of detailing because of it. Going here... Who's this orangey thing? So this is... Hello, welcome in... Ersan? Hello. This is a character owned by Katten Quad or Mari on ArtFight. This is their little critter. Their name is Morton. I'll be honest, I forgot the name. Hang on. I don't have it on my computer. I have it on my iPad, and I don't remember it off the top of my head because I'm a poser. I'm a dumb idiot poser. There we go. Let's see. What was their name? Characters, because I can find them now that the website actually works. This is Wartel, Wortel, by Kattenquad, KattenKVVAAD, over on ArtFight. Their little stinker here. The idea is that she is a gossip girly, so I wanted to have a very silly looking bit here. I just don't know how to make my hands look good. Oh, it's nighttime. Guys, it's nighttime. You get fireworks. You love fireworks. Happy 4th of July. You have access to the fireworks now. It's woo. It's fireworks time. I turn on, so anybody doesn't know. Basically the whole thing for today, because it's the 4th of July. Yeehaw. I've made it so that it goes periodically between night and day. Whenever it goes to night, I turn on the ability for you guys to have fireworks, because that's like, you can't really have fireworks in the middle of the day. So once we get fireworks, you guys, it's the most patriotic thing you could really experience. And then it goes back to day, and it stays the day for 10 minutes. It goes back to night. You get the idea. So the command is only active during night, and then once it goes back to day, then it goes back to normal. You know, yeah, that's the idea. Ow. Okay. Thank you, Sleepy. Appreciate it. Thank you. How are you doing, Sleepy? How are you? Okay. It's the hands. Huh. I mean, they don't look bad. Oh, right, the flesh blob. That's what I was doing. I was getting a blob of flesh, and I needed to color them. That was the other thing. Ah, happy 4th of July! Ooh, happy 4th of July! Wow! Oh, God bless America! God bless America! Yeehaw! Yeehaw, everybody! Happy 4th of July! Happy 4th of July! Wee! Wee! Everybody loves 4th of July! It's the best! It's the... Ooh, you get hot dogs, you get fireworks. What more could you want? What more could you possibly want? More of the best thing. So stupid. So dumb. We get it again. We run it back, and then it stops. Great, lovely stuff. Perfect time. Perfect time. They're all yellow. Why are they? No, no, no. You're pee. Oh, okay, they kind of loop around. Okay, that works. And then I need to do the flesh blob. How I'm gonna do it? I got no clue. I got no freaking idea. Actually, this should be fine. I should be able to make this work. Well, hide this so I can see it better. Now we need to do some photo editing. To try and make this work. So I need to steal, not that. No, stop it. Steal the flesh. All right, I'll just look a little chunk of it. Just a little chunk of it, because I need it to be rounded specifically. Then I duplicate, flip horizontal, and we do a little bit of editing, right? We just need to make it look like it matches up, so we get a rounded edge in the back. That actually worked really well first try. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I did not expect it to just fit like that. I don't care about doing that. There we go. And I'll do like a little bit of blurring, but honestly, it looks fine. Kind of reminds me of the Smash Bros. Hands. I'm not gonna lie. Like the gloves. That's not bad, right? That's not bad. Huh. Like I need to erase some of the edge here, right? That's really not too rough. Like so. Just basically trying to get rid of the pointed edge, because that's obviously not how hands are. I'm also bad, so I can't really help it. There we go. Oh, it's so dumb. That is so dumb. Oh, that is something. I use the flesh blob to my best possible power. Yep, that's it. That's the hands. Them's the hands. They're not the right color, which still bothers me, but I should be able to fix that a little bit better now that we have this. And then I choose... I need to make this the right color. Because now I can just still select the hand. Like, oh wait, I need to merge these. Merge down. Select, and then I can now... Oh right, it's still at 100% opacity. That's not what I want. I want this layer. Nope, I want this layer. There we go. Like so... Oh wait, am I using the right brush? I'm not. I'm not using the right brush. That answers that. There we go. Undo all that. Still the wrong layer. Because I went all the way back. Selected the wrong layer again. There we go. That's at least closer to the right color for it to work. That's so dumb. That's so stupid. Oh, it's so dumb. Alright. Can I merge these two? Merge down. Move that right there. Just get that little tuft out of the way. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so stupid. I would do like shading. I don't know how to shade this little critter. I'll be honest. There's not a lot of shading space. I think the most I can do is maybe try to like add a little bit of texturing to the body so it doesn't look as flat as it is. Like I said, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves with my current skill level is I don't know how to make them look not flat and weird. There's not much I can, like, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to unflatten it. So what we're going to do for now is I'm just going to take, so I have the right color. I'm going to do a slightly darker shade of that same color. That's not the same color. A slightly different shade of that same color. Just very, very slight. Enough to where you can kind of tell, but not enough to where it stands out. And we're going to choose something that's really, really airy. Like Forester actually works pretty well. Designs, comic. Oh, wow. Comics. Lettering's definitely not going to have it. Mint brush. Forester's probably my best bet. Charcoals. Watercolors. Because what I want to do, now that I have the right layers selected, or I have everything I need selected, just like do like a little bit of texturing here. I'll change the opacity to make it a little bit more, I don't even know what to call it, opaque, harder to see, so it doesn't stand out as much, but especially since the color on the eyelashes is also whack, because I did the eyelashes on the same layer because I'm dumb idiot, stupid idiot. Can I select those? Give me the special select. Automatic, because I'm dumb. Selecting... Oh, right, because I'm not on the... Well, I am on the right layer. So I'm just dumb. Alright. Ooh, that's rough. Huh. Well. How am I going to undo that from it a problem, huh? It's above... Wait, am I putting it above? Okay, that's what I was like. Am I really putting it above? I thought something was off. I thought something was off. Something wasn't right. There we go. I was like, there's no way I put the color layers above the line layer. I just chose the wrong. I chose the sketch layer instead of the actual line layer. So why are the? Oh right, because I did it on the same layer. Right. Give me black. So I'm on the right layer now. Put it. You know what? I'm gonna put it on this layer. Nope, wrong brush. Give me Stanley. Stanley! Come here, Stanley. There we are. Hello, Stanley. Great. Grand. Truly grand. Now it looks even more jank, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, I can tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just unselect and then just like that. I don't like it looking that jank for eyelashes. Because I'm a dumb idiot. There's probably some way to natively make it so it actually feels better without it having like that weird single pixel line around it. But I'm too dumb and amateur to know. So we're just gonna do it by the old-fashioned way, by hand, and clean it up. So it still ultimately saves me time by not needing to fill everything in by hand. Okay, now that we have that dirty brown, Change the opacity. It definitely feels like it looks better because it like you can't really tell unless you look at it, but it adds a good sense of like, yeah, this isn't just a flat 2D. And I'm actually going to do the exact same thing to the... Give me Forester again. That's not it. Where's Forester? I'm going to do the exact same thing to the lighter colors over here. The wings, I feel like, have the right texture. It's just these colors need to be fixed up. So I actually just need to do it this way. Am I doing the right thing? All right, I think I'm doing the wrong color. Layer opacity, redo layer. Okay, let me do another layer above this then, because I'm not going to be able to track it otherwise. Select. I got the right color. I just need to make it a little bit darker. And now we go. Am I drawing the right thing? The answer is no. This layer. Okay, well, am I doing something wrong? Make it way darker. Why? Ah, found the problem. Found the problem. That explains it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Doesn't need to be that dark then. A little bit less dark, but still darker. Nope, too dark. Came in a little bit too heavy there. Actually, I don't know why I have the whole body selected. That's obviously going to have problems. The better thing is to just select this, where I don't have that issue. Select. And I do the same thing on this layer. Like so. Like so. Hup. There we go. And then we just skirt down that opacity. Make it barely distinguishable, but add some depth. There we go. Oh, I forgot to do the same thing for the feet. Dag nabbit. Give me the feet. Give me your feet. Select. Do it on this layer. And I should be able to just... On the right thing? Yes, I am. There we go. And the same thing right here. Here we go. Very neat. Very cool. Now it's not just a flat color, and it feels like it has a little bit more personality to it. How do I want this to work? Because I know I'm missing something. I'm just trying to put together what it is exactly. Oh, right. We have silly drinks. Oopsie. Forgot about that. We love silly drinks. Delicious. Delicious silly drinks. So, I want to have top text, bottom text. That's not something that's going to be hard to do, though. I could also do green text, where it's like MFW. MFW. I'm trying to think of a name that isn't gonna be like too old, someone I actually know, or oh, guys, it's your favorite time. That's right, it's coming up on fireworks hour. You love fireworks hour. Like it's MFW. I go to the function and I hear that Karen just divorced her husband. Like, oh, it's firework time. You love firework time. Yippee! Happy 4th of July. How am I going to do this? Okay. Hands. I need the green text. Do I want shading? If so, yep. Okay, the music just stopped. Yep, it did that thing this time. If I want shading, where on earth do I put it? Because there's not a lot of depth here. It's just like around the... I mean, I could do some of the legs, like some of the ear stuff, maybe the body. Sure. Let's do a little bit of shading. Let's do just a smidge. Select. Do it on a layer above. We'll do it on this layer. This is my shading layer. And you steal this color. Yeah, whatever. Make it darker. There we go. And now I can actually start. Because luckily the body doesn't have a lot of shading that needs to be done. It's actually pretty light on that. Sorry for not trying to just how am I nearly drawn. No. You're all good. You don't have anything to worry about. I'm a very lurker friendly chat. So genuinely, do not ever worry about not like being super active or saying too much. I encourage lurkers. I have a whole command specifically for the fact that you can lurk without any issues, right? Like !lurk, and it will just like it's a way of letting me know that you're lurking, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But it just genuinely, like, it's just I'm happy that I could be the kind of person that you put on in the background while you do things. I see that as a personal honor. And I've always said this. This is not like a new thing. I've always stood on this. Like I love being. It's a very competitive market, right? At the end of the day, it is a very competitive market. There's so much out there that you could be watching, but you're here with me, and I really, like, it means a lot, because I don't know, I love being able to stream. I love being able to share things. Like it's something that I care a lot about, even if it's something as a little silly as doing art, which isn't my normal go-to. So I especially appreciate it then, because it's like, damn, you guys are still here even though I'm not streaming video games, which you all love. It is crazy. Why would you be here? Why would you come here if you weren't here for my crazy antics? But I guess some people like my voice, which is really nice. It is an honor to have that. I'll go just wish to chat more, considering the special event where your presence is more. Oh, well, I'm happy. I am happy to be able to do that. Luckily, the special event, I know you're relatively new here, Uchu. I try to do something new every stream, so don't worry about it too much. Sometimes I like vaguely reuse, like I follow. I don't follow Ludwig's whole performance thing, but I follow his advice to a degree, where his idea was like you can reuse ideas. His point was like around other streamers, like you can reuse other streamers' ideas as long as you still provide something original to it. He called it the yoink and twist. Now, I don't use other streamers' ideas often. If I do, it's Doug and he'll be okay. But I still follow the yoink and twist mentality, where it's like you can reuse it. That's okay. But if you do, you have to do something original. That's transformative, right? That's the idea. The idea is for it to be transformative. Something still distinctly you, something distinctly yours. Otherwise, you are just copying, and then, I mean, where's the fun in that? So I try to do that whenever I'm using other ideas, but especially my own ideas. So I don't reuse my own concepts very often. But when I do, I try to expand on it so it's more than it was last time. To keep things exciting, to keep things fresh. Because that's the content I like to watch. I like to watch Doug quite a bit. If you know of him, you will notice a lot of influence on him, from him on me. That is specifically very, very similar to a lot of his content. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of my goal. Like, I would love to have what he has. A super active, like hyper friendly. I don't know what else to call it. Like hyper, not hyperactive. That's not the word I'm looking for. I'm looking for like hyper supportive. That's like super supportive community, which I do have, and it means a lot that I have even something even remotely close to that. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't too long ago that I had nobody. I was very like, I wasn't soft spoken. I am soft spoken, but I wasn't like a streamer that didn't try to grow. It was just very stagnant for a very long time. And so finally having that community has been an absolute blast. Having people that stop by, regular viewers, just like generally having that experience has been an amazing time. And I never want to seem like I'm taking that for granted. You'll see it. Doug is very creative and chaotic. We'd love to see him pass on. Yeah. And I know I'm far from his same level of creativity. I'm not quite there yet. But Doug, let the record show, I'm coming for you, Buster. Oh, I'm coming for you. You don't stand a GD chance once I get my hands on you. Huh. You wish you could have the creativity I do. I'm declaring war on Doug. I'm punching so far up. I'm punching at the fucking moon. That is way out of my reach. But I'm reaching. Oh, Douglas, you are done for. And when I beat you, when I win, when I outlast you, I'm taking everything. I'm taking the channel. I'm taking your viewers. I'm even taking your brother. He'll be my brother now. he'll be my brother now. Yeah, how about that? How about I take everything you have? You can keep your money. You can keep your amazing girlfriend. I'm taking your brother and your channel, and they'll be mine forever. And I'm never letting them go. I'm never dying. I'm keeping them until somebody takes them from me. Until the next champion steps up to take them from me, they will be mine. I mean, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel like I want to make the this a little bit more opaque. I feel like this isn't quite enough. There we go. I mean, it's like, again, it adds some texturing, but it feels like it's just not enough. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something here, but it doesn't look too bad. Very simple shading. Has the goofy ass hands. All the details are there, right? The character, I'm not missing any details for the character. Like, I can't see the tail because it's cut off. But then, just for reference, this is the image that I'm basing it off of. Once I get up to the top, I can show you. Change it. Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta unlock it. Change the opacity. That's what I'm basing it off of. Which is not 1-to-1, obviously, because it's a character. But I feel like I'm missing something. I just can't quite place what. I can't quite place what's missing. I just feel like something's missing. I can't really do a background because the reference image does not have a background. But I mean, that's okay. I know I want to do green text, either green text or like top bottom text. Again, I just don't know what to put for that text. Like, I'm either gonna do, because I think top bottom doesn't work as well. I kind of want to make it green text, right? I kind of want to make it green text, which, if you don't know, green text is 4chan. It is 4chan text formatting, like for a lot of their board posts, the board submission posts. So let me see. I need to get a reference of what green text is. Green text. Images. Okay. I mean, I could just try and recreate it entirely, right? I could just try and recreate it as a green text. So let's do, I need to change the canvas size. I need to change the canvas size. Let's get rid of, I can actually get rid of this reference now. I can get rid of the reference now. Canvas, reference, there we go. Change the canvas size, crop and resize. So then green text, I'm going to shrink it down a little bit because it doesn't need to be as tall. Green texts are a little bit larger this way. And then, if I do that, does it keep it as a... Okay, so it's just showing me the black border of where the original is. That's great. Shrink that down. Can I do this that it actually gives like a black border? I mean, I guess I'll just have to do it by hand, which is fine. Green texts are wider and taller, which luckily I don't need to be too big. So you obviously still need to see the image. That's the main thing is being able to see the image. But wider is going to be important. So keep that, crop it. There we go. I'm going to add a little. Actually, I don't know why I'm worried about that too much, because the background is what needs to change. I need to change the background to the 4chan. The 4chan like brown, which doesn't work. Because yep, I'm realizing the problem with that. Turn that off. Yep, that's the problem. Okay, so because the background is also what's making him white. I need to just cut off I basically just need to make a box around the drawing that is the color white. So put that down here, and I just make it all white, right? That's the idea. And I could actually do, or I just make a box. Hang on, hide the background. I do, because there's no box tool, but I have to do it by hand, which is fine. Stanley's whatever. Stanley works. I have to make this white. So then I do shoop. a little bit longer, and I can actually now grab it and just that right there. Yep, that works. And then I do the same thing with another line. Like so. And I do, oopsie. Hup. No, this is gonna bother me. Cause it's just a little bit too short. It's just a little bit too short. Hang on. Can I? No. No, rectangle. There we go. Which I guess I could have just rectangle. I'm seeing the error of my ways now. I'm understanding the error of my ways. Give me select rectangle, and I'll be good. Nope. Give me select rectangle. Like so. And then I just... Done. And it's just that easy. Shrink this down just a smidge. Make sure it hits that. Perfect. Okay. So I have the image, and now I need to do the background, which this is going to be the right color. So now I need to figure out what that right color is, because I don't know. Oh boy, it's fireworks time. You love fireworks time. There you go. Fireworks are on. It's like a weird off red, like a very light, very, very lightly inspired reddish orange. I kind of want to just find an image of 4chan that I can pull the color from directly. But honestly, I think I can... Oh, happy 4th of July! Happy 4th of July! Ooh-wee! You love 4th of July. It's your favorite. It's your favorite. That's actually pretty damn close. God bless America. God bless America. Yeehaw. Everybody love America. Everybody love America. Happy America. Yeah. First, the fact I've done this whole new setup. Yeah. Yeah, whole new setup. Let's go. Let's go. Whole new setup. Yippee. Yippee. Run it back. We run it back. Again. Very nice. Very nice. Put that there, and we just expand it out a little bit. That works. Trying to cover up my misdeeds, my misdoings. There we go. That works. Okay, scooch it up a little bit. Nope. I want to move it, not stretch it. Nope. It's doing the thing where it's not selected the right thing. Select. There we go. No. No. Select. Brush. There. No. How are you doing that? How did you change color? Oh, it's because it's erasing. Damn it. To make it darker underneath the feet directly. That's where it would realistically be. Darker. You know, it makes sense. There you go. Have it kind of trim out, like fade out off the body a little bit. All right, fireworks are finally about to close out. No more fireworks. Oh, damn it. It's because it goes back and it reselects the thing I had previously selected. So I need to select this. Okay. Grab the brush. Actually, you know what? Just make it invisible. Just clear it. Just delete it. Just delete it. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. So it's the center of the body. Make the under the feet a little bit darker. Which means that has to also be a little bit darker. There we go. That works. That gets the idea across. And now we have our 4chan text here. I just need to actually make the text. Okay. So can I actually crop it up a little bit? Because if I can crop it up, that would be perfect. Can Give me liberty or give me death. I need a little drinky. I need to have a little sip. Grog.shop. Crop and resize. Make it a little bit taller. Like, that should be fine. That should be fine. Save that. And then up here, actually do an extra layer. I choose, because this is going to be like a weird reddish, like here. Maybe like this color. So it's still very very dull red. Looks good. It doesn't look too bad. We're making. I'm kind of committing more to making it a bit. You know, trying to make it funnier. Make it red. Like a very softened red. This actually isn't too bad. Does that look? Wait, choose the right pen. I need Stanley. Hello, Stanley. Hi, LK. Welcome back. You like this? Wait, here. Let me steal this color again. Maybe make it just like a little more red, and we should be good, right? That's actually closer. That might be it right there. I think that's the color we're looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Opacity at 100. And I just actually make this real big. Shoop. There we go. Uh-oh. Too big. Just like that. Perfect. And I think there's like a very slim layer of there's a very slim layer of a slightly darker version of the same color. Very slim, but enough to like basically just a way of breaking the back of it. There we go. Just like that. I need to actually just that. Perfect. Whatever. You can't see the rest. That's fine. No. Get my hand out of there. Go. You can now tell that it's at an angle. Dag nabbit. Give me this. Hup. That actually just worked. Wow, that actually just... Nope, you can tell it. I hate that they don't have like a proper... They don't have like a proper... Okay, cool. Why am I blanking what it's called? Line tool. Like, I have to still do it by hand. I just... Okay. I guess I could have done the same thing with a rectangle tool, but that's fine. It's too late now. Give me this. No. Give me this color. Oh, it's on the same layer. Damn it. Damn it all. Give me this. Oh. Alright. I've given up on that. Let's do the same thing we did last time. Rectangle. There. Done. And I just shoot, drop. Cool. And I can actually do the same thing. It's just going to be slimmer. So like here. Nope. Not quite there. Like that. Real slim. That's... I realized my mistake there. That's on me. That's on me. There we go. Nope. Stop adding. It keeps adding more. Too slim. Too slim. Stop. Let's run it back. Run it back. That works. I lost the color. The color is gone. Color is gone. Great. That actually doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look great. Like, you can tell it's not an actual 4chan post, but that's good. We don't want it to be an actual 4chan post. That's definitely not what we want. And then it looks like 4chan traditionally just uses Calibri or Arial. Like, it uses a pretty standard font, which I can just recreate. Let's see. So I need to add text. Ooh. This one's just gonna say art fight. Well, actually, let's have this be Wordle. Can't see it. You can't even see it. Change the color to be. Let's see if we can find that green. It's like a somewhat of a lime-ish looking green. Dark enough to stand out against the background, though. This might be it. Wordle. There we go. What font is this? What font are you? What font are you? Let's see. We have a lot of fonts. Give me... What is Arial? Let's see. Is there a specific... I think E's and A's are some of the best ones to be going off of here. It might be Calibri now that I look at it. Hang on. A. Energy. Confident. Looks like this is not it. Hang on. So edit style. Let's try Calibri instead. C for Calibri. C for... Nope, Calibri doesn't exist. Just doesn't exist. Great. Apple symbols is not it either. Confident. So Calibri doesn't exist. That's awesome. Is that... Did I not change it? Apple symbols. Oh. Okay, it's because it's not changing it. Hang on, that explains it. Change this. Make this Calibri. That's chalkboard. Arial. Okay, so that's worse. Okay, that's actually further. What font does 4chan use? Don't be Calibri. Okay, just use your... Okay, Arial, Tahoma, or Microsoft Sans Serif. Well, that's concerning. They definitely aren't gonna have Sans Serif. Sans Serif. That's Bakersfield. That's not right. Tahoma? Well, we're using Arial. That's not Arial. There we go. That works. This one will be made... Is that a good... I think that might be a close color. Hang on. Let's double check. It's close, but it's not quite there. Hang on. Make this... a little bit maybe more in this department. That's actually closer. Stop highlighting in blue. I can't see it. No. Ah. Wordle. No. Stop. Wordle. There we go. That's the color right there. That's the color right there. Okay. Edit style. This needs to be made bold. This needs to be made bold. Because the top name is in bold. It's actually a different color. Fuck. Oh no. Give me another layer. I need to save these colors. This color is 4chan green. So this one needs to be changed. Or yeah, this color here needs to be changed to a darker green. So that's how the names are. The names are like a more like quote unquote true green. Like not a bright green, but like this kind of green. So I need to change it too. So I need to select this. Yeah. So now it's not gonna, okay. Hang on, if I do this, okay. Now if I change the color, there we go. All right, true green, quote unquote. Holding it side by side with my phone so I can actually see it. It's like a much darker. When I think green, I think this kind of green. Like this is what I think of when I think of green. Much darker. It's actually very close. I wish there was like a little bit more blue tone to it though. That's very close right there. That's very close right there. That might be close I'm gonna get. Fireworks! It's firework time! You love firework time! Wee! It's firework hour! It's nighttime! It's nighttime, you can get your fireworks! You can get your fireworks now! You love your fireworks! Why are people so dumb? That's a great question. I could not tell you, my man. I'm so sorry. If you find the answer, you let me know, because I got no idea. It's firework time! Wee! Wee! Yippee! Happy 4th of July! Happy barbecue time! Happy barbecue time! Yippee! Now I go see real. Ah. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by, Cat. Bye bye. It was good seeing ya. Bye, Cat. Okay, add more text. This text is red. Don't choose someone quick. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's just not good. I'm just gonna say it. Controversial opinion. It's pretty bad, actually. That is pretty bad. Okay, so now I just add the.
All right, get your alcohol ready.
Why?
We
I don't have.
like to
I
drink
have
with
barely.
bagel,
Okay.
'cause bagel is our mate. We like to drink with bagel. He keeps it down in 8, 7, 6,
That's
5,
that's all I had
4,
left.
3,
That's
2,
literally all I had
1.
left.
Woo!
Alright, I'm out. I'm out of alcohol. Okay, fireworks are gone. No more fireworks. This needs to be removed. Okay. Now I have to find the right shade of red for this. It's like a darker, it's like a crimson actually. So we do 0. What date is it? It's 07. 04 slash nope, slash. No. 04/7. Oh, I forgot to do. Okay. 04/07/26. And then in parentheses. Nope. No. Okay, 07/ I got it. Did I get it? I think I got it right. I just second guessed myself. 04/07/26. In parentheses. Nope, that's a C. That's a C. Alright, and it just undid all that. Alright, great. I know I can do this by typing it out, but I don't want to. I know I could do this better. So 04, day, month, year, 04/07/26, in parentheses, and it's Saturday. 04/07/26, in parentheses, sat. So close. Sat. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. There we go. This needs to be capitalized though. Sat. There we go. And then this also all needs to lose its color. Forgot about that part. Forgot I needed to change the color. Including this. There we go. Guided Swedish. Oh, Swedish Fims. Swedish Fims. There we go. Change the color. Color is like a crimson, so we need to do nice dark red here. Very dark, but not too dark. Hard to tell with the very bright blue text around it, but I'm trying my best here. Maybe darker. It's also thinner, which I don't think I can do, but actually, select all of it, edit style, size, damn it, alright. Kerning. Tracking. Leading. Baseline. Okay. Italic. No. So it's just thin, which I can't really seem to control. Oh well. Don't like that. Well, it is what it is. Alright, we send it. No, it undid the capital S. How did you do that? Sat. Okay. I need to actually make it smaller, so select. And I shirt that down. I say as though it's not the exact same size. I think it's the exact same size. I'm just dumb. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. And I can add another text box. Add text. And it gives you actually a timestamp of its creation. Dagnabbit. All right, so 846. So 0846, and I'll just add like 22 or something. So it's 08 slash. No wait, it's not 08. I think they use 24-hour clock. So this would be because you don't put zeros in front of time otherwise, unless it's for 24 hours. So this would be 20. So it's 8. Yeah. So 20 slash, it took too long. 20 slash 47. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, hang on. Select all that. 20 slash 40. No, it's not. Okay. 20, 47, 22. That works. Okay, there we go. I need to shrink it down again. Grab it. Shrink it. Actually, I can match up the 2s, make sure they match. So that'll be good. Close enough. I mean, I think it's a little bit bigger, which is less than ideal, but I'll survive. There we go. Okay, scooch that there. Maybe a little bit higher, like so. All right, cool. Unselect it. And then no, and then the numbers. I'm gonna use the numbers for the character. So, because normally it's like the number post. I'm just gonna use the numbers for the character itself, because each ArtFight character has designated numbers for them. Ugh. So we'll do. Yeah, it's silly drink. Oh, silly! Everybody loves silly drink. Add text. Nope. Okay, this is. So we'll do no 9685301. Sorry, I was not looking at it. 9685301. Yeah, all right, sick. We got it right away. Is capitalized no. All right, perfect. And then I'm able to now select and shrink. So over here I can match up. There's a 6. Actually, almost dead on. Maybe like a little bit smaller. That works. All right. No. Ah, man. Okay, zoom in. Enhance. Computer enhance. Oh. I didn't think about it like that. Thank you, Joseph, for the custom redeem. There we go. All right. And I just scooch this over here. Now it's closer to being an actual Reddit post. That's crazy. I steal this color again because this is the color I need for text. This is the 4chan green I was looking for. Hide that, and then I'm just gonna do like a very simple, nothing too exciting, but it is gonna be a 4chan post. I'm gonna take off my glove and we're gonna type like normal because as much as I love doing this in other ways. I need to get. This, yeah, and you actually be able to see it. There we go. It's the wrong color. That's nope. Change the color. Change the. Select this. Select this color. This is the color I want it to. I need you to stop that. I need you to stop being so temperamental. Okay, this color here. That's the one. Now I can hide this, and we're good. And we now type MFW, well, show up at this keyboard is so small. Make it bigger. Make it expand upon it. Make it bigger. I can't pinch it. All right, so I'll just die, I guess. Let me actually see the text, because I can't. Okay. Okay, are you gonna let me type, or okay? Show up at... No. Oh my fucking... Up at function. Okay, so you're being temperamental now, are you? Alright. Yeah, why did you delete all of that? Thank you. Show up at function. There we go. It has too many spaces, but sure. This needs to be lowercase because they don't actually use punctuation. You crazy? Show up at function. Change this. Alter the text itself. Make it longer. Make the text longer, not larger. Longer. Is this real? Okay. Why are we being like this? Why are we being like this? What's the deal? What's the deal? Why are we being like this? It's like that. Longer. And then I need to shrink it using this tool. Show up at function. How far up do they... Wait, where do they start? Actually, pretty darn close. Okay, cool. Show up at function. That works. Okay, and then I'm going to clone this so it has the same... okay. I need copy. And we're just going to go for pasting a lot. So, paste. I should be able to modify it. Because it still should be... Nope, it is a... Alright. Great. Great. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, so we need to insert more text, I guess. Unless I'm able to... Can I edit style? No. I want to actually see my keyboard. That would be great. Can I get a functioning keyboard? One that's not tiny and useless. I think the answer is no. I think the answer is going to be no. Show keyboard. Keyboard that I can't enlarge, by the way. Show up at function. Return. Actually, can I get this to follow? I need it to format to the left. There we go. I need this to the... Nope. Edit text. I need this one to do the same. My fucking... Yup. This. Select all of it. Format it. There we go. Nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. So the undo button doesn't do anything, by the way. Oh, fireworks. We get fireworks now. Have 4th of July. So the undo button doesn't do shit. That's great. That's awesome. So I gotta do this all again. Show up at function. Here that Karen's... You can't see it. Stop capitalizing it. Karen. No. Stop. I told you no. Karen. No, my fucking... Karen. Apple is a blight on this world. Husband left her. Did they go down to the next paragraph, or did they just expand? Yeah, they do. Okay. Make it as long as needed, because I'll need to shrink it down. You can't see this. This is okay. It's firework time. Fireworks should be on. Hear that what? Hear that He took the kids. MFW. I get the... Nope, don't capitalize the I. Don't do that. Juiciest goss for free. And then I can now shrink it down, make it smaller. I'm tempted to like double space these because they have a little bit more spacing, but yeah, well, hang on. I might be able to adjust this. Edit style. Can I do like, what does baseline do? Does that make it any longer? That actually works pretty well. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. There we go. There we go. Okay. And I can actually shrink the total image size down. Might need to move the... I think I need to move the these. Can I merge these? Hang on. Merge down. Merge down. That's fine. This one just these need to be moved. Right here, because they basically format to the right. Okay. I could actually shrink the canvas down. So canvas, crop and resize, There we go. I mean, that kind of just looks like a... I'm not gonna lie, that kind of just looks like a 4chan post. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with that. That kind of just looks like a 4chan post. That kind of just looks like a 4chan post. All right, I might have cooked a little bit. I might have hit up the kitchen. All right, I might have hit up the kitchen. I might have made a special request. Okay, I might have gotten the spatula in my hands. Done a little bit of cooking. Actually, hang on. I need to do an ellipses. Is it blue? No. I tapped something and it took me out of my reference image. Damn you. Green text. Images. It's blue. Okay. It's like Don't mind that sound. Don't mind that. You didn't hear shit. Grog nut shop. I need text. I need more text. I don't need text. I lied to you. Yeah, I've had enough of you. I've had enough of your sass, boy. I've had enough of your sass. Here we go. I need just boop, boop, boop. I need one good boop. One good, there we go. I got my one good boop, and now I now select this. Nope, select it. Duplicate, and no, that's what I was afraid of. Undo. Stop modifying it. Move 8. And this goes here. And I do one more. I do paste. I don't think that worked. I don't think paste worked. Yeah, I put more text. Okay. Undo that. Give me duplicate. No. Edit. Duplicate. There we go. Like so. Guys, I kind of just made a Reddit post. I kind of just made a 4chan post. That worked. That actually kind of worked. Guys, all by hand, no less. All by hand. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I think the only thing I can do is I can move the text a little bit more to the right. Hang on. Shrink it down just a touch. Move it a little bit more to the right. I can size it back up. But it just basically, they don't meet right next to the image. They just kind of go a little bit past it. I actually need to move it a little bit more up as well, just based on the reference image I have. There we go. Guys, I think I did. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's kind of silly, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. That's the type, you know, you don't get that kind of content anywhere else. I'm just saying, you don't get that. I can't say I've ever received a 4chan post style art fight attack. I can't say I've ever gotten that, all right? I have a unique mind, and for that, I drink. Okay. Take us over here while I save this. Nope, I need to export it. Share. PNG. I'm going to send it to myself. In here. There we go. You know, not the most efficient stream. I will be honest, not the most efficient. Last time we got 2 done. I got half as many done today. Unfortunate. I will try to do more in my own spare time because I do have a few people I'm hoping to get some revenge on. Not naming names. But I do have a couple people I'm hoping to smack back with the back of my hand. Pimp slap, if you will. But I actually have to have the time to do that. Yeah, this just looks like 4chan post. I'm actually so happy with how that. That's crazy. That's crazy how I'm not gonna say it's perfect, right? I'm not gonna sit here and say it's perfect one-to-one recreation. Obviously, the best one would be to get the right font. But with what I had on hand, I'm not disappointed with that in the slightest. In the slightest. So, yeah, I think the only spot that really needs improvement is like the actual image part of it. That definitely could use like a little bit of a touch. But aside from that, I think overall it turned out pretty good. So I'm happy with that. But that is unfortunately all the time we have for today, my dear cultists. All the time we have for today. We're at that perfect time, so it worked out pretty well actually. In my own spare time, I'm going to turn that into a magic card, and then I'm going to upload it as an attack for art fights. But that is where I'm going to have to leave us for today. So thank you all for joining me. I do really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the silly, goofy things I had planned. Hopefully they weren't too boring. Make sure to stop by next time we're live. I don't know when that'll be. It's not going to be the next couple days because I'm working the next couple days. But at the very least, maybe Tuesday. We'll see. I'm hoping Tuesday. Again, we'll see. If it is, it's probably going to be in the afternoon. I know already. I know. I have to end a little bit earlier because I do have some homework I got to do. And I started a little late because of the things I got prepped for today. So unfortunately, I do have to end a little bit earlier than normal. But it's by half an hour. So make sure to keep an eye on... Make sure to keep an eye out on all the different social medias for when we go live next. That is, of course, Blue Sky and Twitter and the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord already, !Discord in the chat will give you a personal whispered command that will let you enter our little server. I post my schedule there as soon as I can get it, as soon as I make it. So you know when exactly we'll be going live next and what we will be doing. That's the best place to see it. As well as any art stuff. Please share it if you're in the Discord or you're planning to join the Discord. Make sure to share your art. I love seeing it. Everybody, we have a lot of artists in the community, so I think it's always very, very, very nice to see what people can make. But ultimately, that is all I really have time for. That's all I really have to say. So, seeing as how I've done all my promos, all that fun stuff, without further ado, as always, have a nice night. Bye, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, especially all the Americans that, you know, are here instead of out partying for 4th of July. I appreciate you stopping by. I do really, it really means a lot. But your boy got homework to do, and I'm going to make a Dolly Parton frozen dinner, so we're going to enjoy that. Kind of sludging in art right now. I've been losing the team faster. You got this. Trust. Except you don't, because I'm going to beat you. But you're going to do well. Your team's going to absolutely fail. Your team's going to get absolutely curb stomped, but you're going to do pretty good. So that's all that matters, right? All right, bye, everybody. Appreciate you. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye now. Appreciate you joining me. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for lurking. Bye, everybody. Man, I'm going to enjoy that Dolly Parton meal. I got to pee so bad, dude. I got to pee so bad. You know what? To send us off. A little bit left. Hang on. Delicious. That's it. All right, bye.